And it should work. So we're live.
In theory, we're live right now.
Yeah, in theory, right now YouTube is receiving the stream. Okay, they got it. Pickups.
You're telling me we're being broadcasted over the internets to the masses.
Yeah, we are.
Fantastic.
Bros are glad 20 times. Oh, this is beautiful. I love seeing it. You love to see it.
It's true. It's true. But I have to preface that some of the content you might see tonight, it might be shocking, disturbing.
It could be. It is going to be absolutely disgusting, as Phil Brunel would say.
Depending on your disposition towards anime titties, you may or may not go into shock.
Absolutely. All right. So, welcome to the Comfortable Jeans stream, which is a special for Necro Jeans TV. We don't know what to officially title it yet, but we're just sitting here in the bar, drinking any type of liquor that we can pretty much get our hands on. And also, I got some Valentine's Day chocolate, and I have a pizza on the way. So, amazing.
I was hoping the chocolate was for me, but unfortunately he's already consuming it.
I really love my Reese's peanut butter. Sorry, my not Reese's peanut butter cups from C's Candies.
He doesn't understand how Valentine's Day works. You're not supposed to buy yourself chocolate.
Maybe.
This is what we're stuck. This is what we're tragic.
Very, very. Today we got a full bill right now, though.
Today the gamers are truly oppressed.
We are. This is terrible.
Can't take it. And that's why I'm here at the bar.
Good. Great. All right. So, we got something very important to go over today. While we're here.
Is it really important, though? Is it? Well, it sounds more like a first world problem to me, but
it kind of is, in a regard.
Let's be real. The only problems that are real are first world problems.
That's right. Other countries, get out of here. I'm just kidding. It's fine.
Oh, right.
Let me bring up the wonderful video that I know everybody's been dying to watch, for lack of a better word. So, as some of you may know, the few that do, our good friend WattheWut came out with a video. And I don't think you've seen it yet, Jeans, right?
I have not seen it. You have alluded to this WattheWut character many times. Never seen it before. I've only heard of it in legend.
Oh, okay.
Anime titties. When it comes to anime titties, that's first and foremost in my interests.
See, here's going to be the thing about this, though. See, the reason that WattheWut made this video, I guess, was because he hates anime titties of some kind.
Sounds like cringe, bro.
Oh, look, I forgot. We have super chats and things.
Holy shit.
Mike the Bike tipped $2. I'm going to do a DSP. He tipped $2. I honestly couldn't get past the first 5 minutes. Yeah, it was a little bit of a hard watch, and we're gonna watch it together while we drink a lot of booze.
We're all gonna link arms and support each other, and we're gonna get through it. If one person couldn't get through the first 5 minutes, I think all of us as a group can watch all of his videos and truly come away with a greater understanding of what it means to be terrified, to live in the shadow of anime titties.
Yeah, and in case you guys were wondering, WattheWut did have a video about Sonic, Pokemon, and the stupidity of fan outrage. Well, that video's gone, so you can't watch that anymore, because he listed it as private. Because he doesn't want to, lose anything, I guess, there.
One more point for the Sonic community.
Yeah, just one more point.
They got whatever that video would have been withdrawn. The Sonic community is on a fucking roll right now.
They are, indeed. All right, let me turn on the TV here. There we go.
AIDS.
This is high quality entertainment. Oh, okay. So we have our wonderful watch together live. So that way we can go over this video together, and I think you already have it queued up. I'm pretty sure.
It's still paws on his face, and it's staring me.
Yeah, it's right here, and this is a fair assessment, an honest review. And some of the things that I've noticed is when people have to say how honest they are, they generally aren't. So, you know, take with that what you will. I'm gonna make sure that we can watch this in peace here. So whenever you're ready, Mr. Jeans TV of the Comfortable Jeans stream, you can feel free to fire when ready.
Well,
I'll give you the honors.
Let us take the dive into an honest review, shall we?
This show sucks. The jokes aren't funny, the premise is honestly done better in hentai and the schmacks, and the girls are not hot at all. I didn't even want...
Yeah, he's really afraid of saying anything that has to deal with the word.
That's the frame.
Yes, this is gonna be it.
We all know the meme. We all know the meme of let me think of like there's all kinds of fucking memes out there. It's like, what is it? It's like the Shota surrounded by big titty Onisans. This is poor what surrounded by anime titties.
Fair enough. Yeah, he's real scared of it. Let us continue.
They're saying the video's low though.
Oh yeah, I did turn it up, so we have some volume control. Just let me know. I can barely see it.
Watch this officially. I don't want to fucking watch 20 minutes of mid-animation and then a black screen that says Unga Bunga porn not found here. I watched this shit on Pornhub, bro. I could have been jacking off to something else with better writing and animation on there too. But
by the way, I want you to know this. So, this video. See, he talks about watching these shows on Pornhub, right? So he should know that there's a whole bunch of other shows that Funimation has that are on this website. Yeah, and it's very important to remember that he did watch this on Pornhub.
I'm incredulous now. WattheWut is criticizing the writing of
almost literally pornography.
hentai. He doesn't. Let's try to understand something right quick. I think everybody will come to see my point of view here. WattheWut doesn't watch hentai or titties. As you can see, he's very much rejected interspecies. He's rejected it. The titty's too big, plot not deep enough. That guy. Let's think about some tags here. I'm going to say he searches plot, need a rare. Let's go with MILF.
Yeah.
What else?
No, he can't. No, he doesn't look up MILF. He's into Love Live characters, which is his thing here.
Oh, well, this is you have idol daughters or daughters aspiring to be idols. Please keep them away, far away.
Yes, absolutely, keep them away. But that's just something to note because it'll come up later. I'll bring it up as we get later on into the videos. No spoilers here. There's not gonna be any spoilers. I got it just for you.
But I ended up having to watch this dumb bullshit. Fuck you. There, that's my thoughts on it. Goodbye.
Okay, now he does this a couple of times in a couple of different videos where he, he's like, "Oh, this is it," and then he storms out. Yeah, he kind of just storms out like that's the end of the video. And I guess that's it.
Now my Twitter is now private.
Now I will say this.
Goodbye.
WattheWut does not private his account, which is it's just a bold strategy because I thought that he would be the type to do so. He just blocks you instead. So
you're saying he'll private the videos? Yeah,
he will private the videos, and he will block the accounts he doesn't want to have to deal with. Or muting doesn't do anything. He says he's tried to mute people, and he said it just doesn't do anything for him.
Because he knows they're still there.
Of course, and he doesn't want to see anything on his timeline. He doesn't want to be, quote, dogpiled. So he doesn't...
Razor Crow, it's not so much that he's the, like that anime man idiot, he's an aspiring anime man.
He's definitely he's inspired by these people to show up and do all kinds of things.
I'm saying this is a very, very late term abortion. This is how many years after the fact, and I'm saying it should be legal right now.
But here's the rest of the video, because I'm going to try to get this a little bit more as we drink. Wait, I could take a ferry, but it had to be in a fat one. It had to be a fat one, but I don't know if I'd want to go to a ferry brothel in the first place. Fair enough. And yeah, inspired is a nice way of putting it. I think brainwashed is better. Yeah, this is also true. I mean, he did meet up with the Anti-Tubers at Anime Expo this last year, and he got to talk to them. And he said that they're not bad people because when you meet them in person, that absolves them of all the bad that they've ever done.
Okay, so in all seriousness, community, we need to have a talk. This entire thing revolving around Ishizo.
By the way, big ups to my man Macross8299 for making this music that WattheWut used. God, he really put this in here. Is that why he didn't meet you, Necro? No, he did meet me, but he claims that he didn't know who I was. Now, I could go into the specifics, but I'm not going to do that. Just for our own thing. But he said that he couldn't tell who anybody was because I had like business cards that people had because I handed them out, and we're all disembodied voices on the internet. And apparently, it's just not something that he's used to, like hearing people, especially if like you guys can hear me. So it is what it is.
These business cards.
The quality is Vista print, but they have the gloss on it, the gloss finish. They're really nice. I mean, I personally like them, and some of the artists down in the artist alley really like them as well. So
my business cards aren't like that. I'm kind of looking at you with jealousy right now.
Don't worry, there's going to be some new ones because I do have the Gen 3s coming out.
I'm sweating right now.
It's not that intricate. I promise. They're just Vista print. I promise they're not anything important.
Reviewers and Funimation, several other dubbing and licensing companies in Tokyo MX dropping it from their lineups, and a certain million sub Anti-Tuber raising its mouse score to flex on them as if it's going to do anything except...
What was the rating? What was the rating?
The rating was 9.28 out of 10.
9 point... Wait, what?
Yeah, it was 9.28, yes.
Finally have an anime that surpasses Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, all those other animes we grew up with in high school, middle school, all of them. Finally, we have found the... What's the word? Objectively best anime.
Yes. Objectively the best show, and everyone that's watched it has said that it's really good. They said that it is really funny. It actually makes sense in the context of everything.
Like, look at this, 12 episodes. But alas, it is loved by the masses.
I would say it's objectively the best show ever.
Toll.
It's a good time to be alive. But so this video, if you guys are wondering, I mean, TLDR, he's really mad at Nux Taku, and he doesn't say this in the video, which I'm going to go ahead and preface this with you, so that way you can look through the video, and maybe you're seeing or hearing something that I can't.
Some references, I'm sure.
Well, he says, fuck Nux Taku the whole time, but he doesn't ever address any issues he has other than he made a show on an aggregate score site exponentially higher than it should have been. And he wants Nux Taku to ultimately donate to a good cause, which is the Animator Dormitory Project.
Oh, let me stop you right here. Are you saying this guy needs to apologize for, I mean, I don't want to say election manipulation. That's got a lot of heavy weight and negative connotations attached to that. But this is my anime list, yes?
Yes.
Literally just memeing a top, the top anime list. We're just memeing it. He needs to provide monetary, I can't say compensation, but he needs to make a, let me think here. A monetary, what's the word, guys? Come on, what have we got?
A contribution?
A contribution to a charity of this guy's choice to atone for what he's done. Excuse me? Is this about ethics? Ethics in my anime list?
This is about ethics in my anime list, yes.
Ethics in my anime list. This show sucks. You put it up at rank 1, and I don't know what to do with myself.
Well, you see, now also the problem, as we'll get into, is that they don't take. This is what WattheWut says. Him and his ilk of people that that he worked with on this video, they believe that my anime list is bad because, you know, it's just like you can go on there and you can just rate anything that you want and it's not objective. But he thinks that subjectivity shouldn't be used.
It's my anime list is bad, but look at this frame here. What's in the background? He's all over my anime.
He says to not take it seriously, but he takes this entire video seriously and then plays it off as a joke. But like I said, we'll get into that. Let's move forward with this wonderful slog of a video here.
Its mouse scoring get all of the children to laugh is incredibly stupid in every aspect I can think of. Now, before you stop
having
watching
fun,
because you cannot comprehend that my reasoning for disliking the show has nothing to do with me being offended, a prude, or salty because of the epic flexing ability of anime battle block
comprehend it.
Please pay attention.
Okay, let's pay attention, guys. We're in class now. He's gonna school us. He's gonna school us on why he's not mad.
Because I have a very small brain. So he's definitely ahead of the curve right now. I didn't even know that his methods and his intent, his motive was totally incomprehensible to me.
Of course. No, don't worry. He's going to educate us, though. He already told us.
Grab your fruit
Look at
snacks
that
and
face.
chicken tendies and listen for longer than a minute. And let's go for a ride. It has been almost
longer than a minute. Oh, stop.
Yeah, for longer than a minute.
We're at a minute 15.
Yeah.
What is it? Our poor boy who couldn't get through a minute didn't get to see this part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This boy, he didn't make it, but he needed help.
So what's Yohane gonna do? Okay, so his OC is named Watako. If he still is keeping that name. So I don't know. There's not really a duel. I mean, I'm sure he could find me. I'm not a hard person to find. Yeah, he will tell you otherwise, though. Why did you meet up with me at AX, bro? Well, I did. I was, 5 feet away from you.
Bro? Hey, Nick, bro, where you running? He's running!
Yeah, I'm running away. That's right. I want to be the next guest. How much money do I have to get in? Well, this bar is kind of an exclusive club. I know Tarkus loves doing a lot of things. But here's where he's going to tell you about how Shield Hero is not misogynistic, or misogynist and, whatever it is. But he's going to tell you a bunch of things that don't relate to anything, so we can go through that.
Shield Hero is not misogynist was published. The premise of which was that the anime community is extremely stupid and illogical, especially when it comes to more high grounding and overreacting over series that nobody is going to care about or talk about within 3 months.
So he uses this argument, by the way. He uses this argument to give out the recency bias. So if you recently watched something like Shield Hero, after it's over, you're not going to remember it later on. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
I also wanted to draw attention to his point about everyone's stupid. Everyone is so stupid. Everyone but me. I remember that meme. That was a great meme. But I didn't expect somebody to actually play it out.
Yeah, I mean, and I see you there in the chat. I do wish so too. But obviously he doesn't like to be associated with negative Nancy's such as myself, which is why he put it in almost every video that he's ever featured me in. I think it was the I don't like AniTube video where he says check the description, and he really doesn't like it when you talk about that necros. He hates that.
Literally the Abu al-Baghdadi. He's not even an AniTuber, but this necro guy living in a fucking mountain bunker, coordinating the targeted harassment of these poor, innocent AniTubers who are just trying to get by. Planning their monetary well-being, and the U.S. won't do anything about it.
Yeah, this screenshot there where it's stopped at right now is my anime list. And as you can see on like the back, it has the ratings for all of the shows. They're the mostly anticipated. And in this case, I think it was back in winter, which I think is when they recorded this video. It was WattheWut's video with Nunmanji. Okay. But yeah, he's talking about things there. And usually if you look at it by rating, it'll show you what the highest rated or mostly anticipated show is. He will tell you about all the shows that he's watched in this video. But let me remind you that he's not watched Ishizo reviewers. He said it at the very beginning. He said that he's not going to watch it.
You're telling me this show sucks, the writing is shallow, my NTR plot hentai is better written. Those are his words, yes? More or less, paraphrase.
Yeah.
You're telling me he's not actually going to watch it.
Exactly. He said he's not going to watch it. He says, I don't have time to be watching this.
He's got such strong opinions about its content. I'm struggling.
No, don't worry. He's actually deleted his other video about the stupidity of fan outrage because you have to love the product that company gives you. Corporation is going to give you product, and you must consume it. So, you know,
without question, the corporation. Let's be real, everybody. Corporation knows best. They know what you want to consume. They've done the research.
Mm-hmm. They've done the research. They have an R&D department. That's how they usually go out and find things. Almost every company has one, but you know, it's great.
Corporation demands you hand over all your intellectual property rights to any custom game modes you make. I mean, that must be for the best, right? We don't want Blizzard to miss out on the next Dota 2, right?
Exactly.
Of the thing airing. And guess what? Have you seen anyone in the major anime sphere talk about Shield Hero?
Yeah.
The major anime sphere.
Yeah, literally everyone. Literally everyone's talked about Shield Hero. Even like the people that he talks about. I don't know where he's got this from. I know Anime News Network has talked about it, like the chat saying Anime News Network. They have talked about it. Hero Hey, I know he's a YouTuber that also talked about it.
Channel for takes, you know?
Yeah.
Can't have any of these toxic anime dude bros. Whenever a toxic anime dude bro talks about Shield Hero, they're being disingenuous. Let's be real. They don't actually like Shield Hero. They're just misogynists.
Of course. We're either misogynist or we just hate women.
Use Shield Hero as a dog whistle to attract fellow misogynists that also hate women. Both of these are exclusive from each other. Misogynists and they hate women.
Oh, that's right. Mike the Bike said he means his own sphere. That is true. He does. He has his own sphere of people that he only agrees with, and if they haven't seen it, then no one's seen it.
Exactly.
Have you seen Shield Hero and its misogyny be the topic of discussion recently?
Yeah, still the answer is yes. We have.
Still hear about it to this day. Every now and then you'll see a take fly across the bridge, and you're like, oh, great. We're on this crap again.
Exactly.
We could say that obviously about a lot of animes. Most recently, My Hero Academia, the fan base, the quote fans unquote can't shut the fuck up about it. We've got recently this is more video games related, but Persona. Thank you, everybody. Everyone is gay and trans in Persona.
Oh, that's right. They're either gay or they are trans men. I have seen.
So I hate Persona for being transphobic, but damn it, I'm going to buy that next game.
Well, they love Atlas games. They just hate Atlas.
Oh yeah, I hate Atlas. Atlas needs to go bankrupt, but man, do I love Atlas games.
Man, do I love playing their super intricate RPGs.
No.
No.
But that's off topic.
No, you fucking haven't.
Have I not now? Tell me more.
Because everyone moved on to the next outrage. Now people are accusing Horikoshi of being a terrible person because it happened.
Wait, everybody moved on? Everybody moved on to the next outrage? Oh,
yeah, apparently everyone moves on to the outrage, but this is the thing. WattheWut thinks that you can't care about multiple things at once. And so now, when he brings up Horikoshi here, that's not people, that's troglodytes. Those are the My Hero Academia stans that absolutely hate when Horikoshi makes the story he wants to make. It's weird.
talk about moving on to the next outrage, though. It's like, what? So, like, what you're doing here?
Yeah, he's moving on to the next outrage because he did that with the Sonic, Pokemon, and the stupidity of fan outrage. That video's not up anymore. It's private. He probably will post it once again, maybe, or he'll unprivate it. Who knows? But that was a thing that he moved on to, and then he came to this. I mean, if you're gonna hate it, I guess hate it some more. I mean, there's nothing wrong with moving on to the next outrage because then it shows that you are seeing things as they're coming up.
Gentlemen, please. You guys are not outraged in the right way.
Not the way he wants you to be.
Why can't you guys get this?
You got to be outraged some more.
Outraged wrong. His footsteps.
Mary Sue was called Mary Sue in the anime novel. I don't know why they changed it for the movie. This is true. I don't know. And here, so My Hero Academia actually has something coming out on the 26th of this month. I saw like a billboard for it in LA a couple of days ago. So yeah, we'll see what comes of that.
Every Tuesday, because he had the gall to make a terrible person in his manga be named after a terrible thing. The audacity of this terrible man. I hope he gets pegged by Froggy. Seasonal anime.
So okay, so we know that he loves here. Let me go back. I wanna enjoy this moment.
It's pegged by Froggy.
So you can see that he pulled this from a meme. So. Oh.
I gotta see this. Oh, Jesus.
It's that's quite the picture we got there. I love it. This is great.
Out. Look at her.
She's pretty tired. She just got done, eating and or drinking a lot of fine cuisine, and now she's all tuckered out.
Tuckered out. So satisfied. How wholesome.
Yeah, that's the thing, Edgy. He says, I hope he gets pegged by Froppy, but monster girl porn is bad. Did you not know that you're not consuming the media he wants you to consume, and that My Hero Academia is actually the pinnacle of anime, of any type of media? Yeah, I personally don't like My Hero Academia. I think that it's just a very generic shonen.
It's the pinnacle of anime, except for the parts that I don't like.
Except for all of the parts that are in it.
Except for all of it.
Yeah,
literally.
I love My Hero Academia, except for all of it.
Except the character designs are creepy, disgusting. And I want to ship these two boys together because I think that's hot. And it's like, dude, really? NHK community, please get a grip.
Exactly. Yeah, don't dwell on it. It makes more sense the more you don't think about it.
Seasonal anime watching is something I enjoy. I like it a lot because there's some stuff coming out recently that I've absolutely fallen in love with. Beastars, Quintessential Quintuplets, Kaguya-sama, Wataten, Koisuru Asteroid, Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken,
so on those?
And so.
Apparently he's watched these. And they're all seasonal shows. Now, let me also give you the Cliff Notes version of this. So he will watch these seasonal shows, right? And no one's really brought up Asteroid in Love. You very rarely get any talk of Beastars on any Twitter anymore. And the other one with the Moe lollies here.
Wait a minute, what did you just say?
Exactly, they are lollies. But so he complains that people watch seasonal shows and they'll forget about them. But he watches seasonal shows and then I would dare to say he doesn't forget about them. He does not forget about them. He will always bring them up when he's in an argument. He will say, I watched these shows. Where were you at when these shows were out?
I was going to say, it's like pulls them out like cards. Pulls them out like his little credibility cards and be like, all right, well, I can name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 animes. What about you, fucker?
Yeah, I watched all of these shows in winter of 2019. How many did you watch? I was busy with work. I didn't really have time to sit down and watch it. So you're a fake anime fan.
Look at the Wagey and laugh.
That's right.
The Wagey doesn't have his entire day to spend watching anime. Can relate. Actually, I can relate. I do work normal.
Yeah, we all work normal hours. Most people do. That's how they afford anime or pay for their subscriptions to certain shows.
I'm dependent on my social media presence to pay bills. Thank God. Unlike some Patreons.
Oh yeah, well, you see, if you don't have a life, you can watch all of these shows like he watches them, and then he can tell you that they're bad. But the other thing is that he only lists shows that he has or will see, but he hasn't brought up like this one behind him by Studio Dean.
You got to remember, he's got great taste, incredible taste. Except that one. Don't watch that one. But
yeah, don't watch that one because you know, it could be bad.
As an aspiring Anituber, he wants to be the gold standard that you look to, whether or not show good or show bad.
Yeah, the shows are bad if it's not on Crunchyroll. I mean, if the characters aren't little girls. Excuse me. Sorry.
It's also really fun because you get to see people's reactions to what you love in real time. It's why I look forward to recording the Weeaboo Club weekly season.
Okay, so this is the Weeaboo Club. I'm sure that you all needed to see this. It's kind of like our layout here, you know, because we're at the bar. Because we are grown adults. We talk about everything.
Let me save myself right quick. No, what we're doing is much different than what was pictured in there. That Weeb Club.
Yeah, this shameless plug for the Weeaboo Club. Go watch it, guys. Because in that, and actually, he didn't bring this up in this video. When he recorded the Weeaboo Club 1 week, I think it was this past one, or it might have been like 2 episodes ago. Who knows? He actually brings up Ishizoku reviewers, but in a small little segment, where he's like, oh well, the jokes, like someone else, I think it might have been Craftsdwarf or Nuanji, I can't remember, but they were like, oh well, the joke isn't funny. Like the joke of, oh well, the cowgirl has big tits, that's not funny, but wanting to lick so and so's feet, now that's comedy.
Feet.
Yeah, and as the lone spooky weeb trash says, feet figs deserve the rope. And you know,
guys,
kind of.
Is this reviewer's show actually just exposing what tags he searches? Is that where we're going with this?
I believe
feet,
so.
Feet? Finds feet funny?
Yeah.
He wants to tickle finely shaped feet.
Mm-hmm.
I take back the NTR accusation earlier. That was just off the cuff, worst thing I could think of. But feet, guys, feet.
That's right.
Really.
Feet.
Feet are. Don't let any of my mutuals see this, but feet are gross. They get sweaty. They get covered in dirt. Gentlemen, please, not friends. Don't let friends lick feet.
They don't let them do that, or anything with like the leggings. Like, I mean, thighs are fine, but when you start to go past the ankle, then you're getting a little out there. But yeah, this is one of the plugs. As Edgy brought up, this is only one of the plugs. There's 4 more that you're gonna have to hear, and that's not the only plug. I'm pretty sure, or maybe this is like the one of the 4.
High school weeb club.
Yeah, and you can see the absolutely not rip-off Donkin Donuts, which could not be anything close to the actual, you know.
Donkin. What?
Yo, oh, whoops.
Discussion, by the way. Subscribe to the Weeb Club.
Yeah, subscribe to the Weeb Club, and then you can get all this.
Oh my God, that anime girl is so kawaii.
I mean, we are very cute. I believe that we are making strides.
Pretty cute. You are very cute.
Everyone knows that Maki is the best Love Live girl. No one can tell me different. I don't even really watch Love Live all that much, but that's the reason I started.
She's confident, natural-born leader. I mean, she's the best.
She is. She actually is like one of the best characters. I really like her. Maki is Knuckles. Yeah, that is also true.
Knuckles, the Knuckles of the Love Live series. Everybody loves Knuckles. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God! When I was a kid and when I first got Sonic the Hedgehog 3, I was like, "Whoa, this he's really cool. He's fucking great." Yeah, he's not. He's a real serious out here. And then you get Sonic and Knuckles. You plug in your cartridges, and here you are. You're playing with Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
I told you to rein me in. Now we're totally off topic. We're talking about Love Live.
Don't worry. We're gonna get back on track. We gotta subscribe to the Weeb Club. Remember? Here we go.
Look, let me talk.
Weeb Club.
I'm gonna spoil Ishizoku reviewers for all of you.
Okay, now listen to how condescending this is. Now I sometimes make voices in my videos. Sometimes. And you know, sometimes it's a little funny. It's not the funniest thing in the world. Everyone knows that. But listen to how condescending he is, talking about an ecchi show that he does not like, that he has not seen, and he's going to school you on why you should be offended and why you shouldn't watch it and why this whole meme is retarded.
It's so deep and here we go. Are you ready? There's an angel femboy. He has penis and ball sack, and he comes in, looks like girl, and then they have the sex with an elf, and they go, ew, elf 500 years old? That's old. And the human go, but she hot though. And then they have this.
Okay, well, this dude is triggered by traps. This dude cannot.
Are you saying that he is are you saying he's transphobic or femboy phobic?
I am saying that in the court of law, he would be the one to use the trans panic defense. The angel had a penis.
The angel has penis and vagina. He has penis and balls. Like, okay, like, yeah, that's kind of the thing. I don't know what else he was expecting. I mean, they make that abundantly clear in the first episode.
Yeah, he wrote a script.
Yeah, he wrote a script for this video, not for this Weeaboo Club stuff. He didn't write it for that, obviously, because it would have been probably more funny? Question mark. I would like to think.
Humor. He wrote that as some sort of big own.
Of course, this is he had to take this clip in particular because it's the one that validates his viewpoint, right?
Yes.
yeah. What is a master of funny and satire? That's why all of his videos are absolute knee slappers. And trust me, there's videos that he makes that are before this, obviously, that were really, really good. And then all of a sudden, as soon as he gets that little drop of clout from going to the AniTuber meetup, this is what he becomes, a corporate shill. And he said this on Twitter. He was like, how can I be a corporate shill for Funimation when I watch all of their shows on Pornhub? Well, that says more about him than it does about the average viewer that loves hentai, apparently, right?
What you searching Funimation on Pornhub for, bro?
I know, like, what's happening on there? And just so you know,
he does pay for a Crunchyroll subscription, yes?
That I don't know. I cannot confirm. You know, it is what it is. Mike the Bike, here's a DSP-ism. I know you guys have been aching for some DSPs. So DSP goes, the fact, thanks, we got Mike the Bike for $5 tip. He says, the fact that all the species have differing opinions makes the show fun. The titties are just a big bonus. I don't even like ecchi shows normally. Thank you, Mike the Bike. Let me put you up on the leaderboard. That's how DSP does it, by the way.
Mike is saying the show is diverse.
Yeah, the show is it is the diversity that we truly need.
Of everything for everyone.
Exactly. So you don't need to be into you don't need to be into slime girls. You can be into hyena girls. He brings that up in this next couple of seconds about the hyena girl, but
not that diversity. No,
yeah, he doesn't need that.
Too diverse.
It's too diverse for us, and we're not ready to take that step for interspecies. You know, praising. We can't. They're people of color, just like us. Yeah, diverse titties are our strength. That's gonna be one day.
Diversity in titties.
Exactly.
Sex, and then they make a Mal review for it, and then the next episode. Oh look, we drink potion. We become girl. I have sex with slime lady. I have sex with midget.
This dude.
Yeah, he talks like as though he's never had sex, which is, you know, whether or not he has, it's not really my concern. He does what he does.
Here, just that little tidbit. This dude is very frustrated about sex. So mad at a cartoon character.
I disavow. Wait, so Lolly Gopnitsa says, what hasn't had sex? Trust me, I can sense it. You know, I think that's almost everyone. And you know, it's not a slight against him. Maybe if he is a virgin, maybe he's just waiting for the right one. I would like to assume. I'm not here to, you know, put him down there like that. But, you know, maybe he's just waiting on the right one.
I'm saying Valentine's Day was racing up on him. and he has nobody.
Yeah, obviously femboy phobic and furry phobic. He is furry phobic. That's why he doesn't like the hyena girl. I thought the hyena girl was probably my favorite so far.
Are you? I gotta ask, is the hyena girl?
So a fun fact: hyenas, female hyenas, have a fake. You know what? I don't know if Susan feels like telling me this, but she might not like what I have to say. Yeah, it's pretty much that.
This is clearly a more in-depth review of interspecies reviewers than what he's giving right now, and his video is 20 minutes long.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long one. We're already 40 minutes into this stream. All right, let's keep going.
Hyena girl has pee-pee. That's a good point.
With the hyena girl with the penis.
Yeah, it's called the penis. What the what? Why is he scared of penis? I think I said this on the one stream with the spooky weeb trath. Well, sorry, the liquor's creeping up here. So, what says these things? Like, he's never he only watches lesbian porn because he doesn't want to see any penises.
It's does he watch lesbian porn or Yuri?
Kind of both. He watches he has to watch Yuri. He tweets a lot of Yuri stuff.
The anime community would tell you Yuri is pure, which I mean I can work with. But if he's if his side job on Pornhub when he's not searching for Funimation is lesbian, I gotta look at him a little funny. Like, come on, man.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Want to be a cut through your computer monitor? WattheWut investigates.
Yeah, he investigates why you should like the lesbian porn. Don't watch any of that straight cis porn. You can't watch that. It's not too keno.
Vagina.
Yeah. By the way, he says vagina in like the weirdest way. Here, let me go ahead and rewind it for you.
That sounds like disgusting.
With the hyena girl with the penis. And I have vagina.
Wow, that's an intense 5 minutes.
Bad about sex.
Oh yeah, like the chat says. Honestly, my issue with the video is that it turns from mocking a show he doesn't like into Nux bashing, and we're gonna get into that because he kind of talks about this for like 5 minutes, and then the whole video is fuck Nux Taku all the way to the very end, and then
this 20-minute video was a joke.
Like, of course, it was a joke, and he only did this video to what was it? To get Nux Taku to donate to a charity called the Animator Dormitory Project that anime fans have already donated to. But he doesn't say that in this video. He says it after the fact, so that way he can save face on Twitter. It's a weird enigma.
And that's it. That's the whole goddamn show. And I'm like, I wasted my time doing this. But despite the positives that come from experiencing media in real time, seasonal anime watching continues to be a very heated topic amongst us in the community. Namely that the act is cancerous and people who only watch seasonal anime are small-brained Neanderthals with the...
What?
So how do you watch shows? What the what? Like, how do you watch shows then? If watching seasonal anime is bad, how do you watch shows?
You can only... Okay, let's be clear. You can only watch an anime after it has finished airing either its last episode or the movie. I'd say about maybe 5 years ago. It has to be 5 years ago. Otherwise, you're just riding the trends.
Yeah, you're riding the trends of seasonal shows, but how are you supposed to... Like, obviously, he had to... Oh, he didn't watch this because he already said he didn't. But you'd have to have watched interspecies reviewers, you know, to obviously make this video as he has and talk about it.
Who said anything about watching something before critiquing it?
Now I have done that. Now, to be fair, I have done that, and it was the Neo Yokio video. And Neo Yokio, to be fair, was terrible. But that's because I pointed out that there were things in the trailer for this show that was coming out, and I said, "Homegirl's missing a mouth in the crowd." I said, "You can't like just do that." She wasn't like back in there like 100 feet like in the back. She was like right there. It was awful.
What does she eat?
No, it's like, how does she eat? For like the split second that she doesn't have a mouth, how does she devour food?
I mean, gentlemen, we've talked about where are her organs? We've talked about how her back. But have we ever asked, where's her mouth?
We don't usually ask.
How does she eat?
Where's her mouth? Where's her mouth?
That's good.
We're going to get that one.
Like
we'll go back and get it.
The attention span of a coked up goldfish. The biggest reason being that seasonal anime discussion.
Now, by the way, this is his entire thread. This is his entire Twitter. And as you can see, it's a lot of anime stuff. And also he searched winter 2020 anime because this is going to validate his point. And we're going to find out why.
While being fun in small doses, becomes a vehicle for a random outrage that everyone treats like a big deal until they find the next thing to cry and piss and moan about.
Okay, so he wants you to consume product, right? So I know that Louis was telling me about, even if what we're wrong about his comments about Nux, the overreaction towards Funimation in this specific case was childish, and this is for someone who dislikes Funimation. Not exactly. So Nux is not a very real YouTuber. He doesn't really he's a real YouTuber, obviously, but he makes shitpost videos. That's what he does. He's supposed to be funny. I don't watch any of his content really because, you know, I engraved myself in watching DSP flounder around in Yoshi's Island in Donkey Kong 64.
Isn't that the beauty of being able to consume whatever content you want online? You're free to watch whatever you want.
Yeah, and apparently this one is the one that pissed him off because
you're free to not watch whatever you want too.
Yeah, and this is the thing about like how it's not necessarily childish for the reaction towards Funimation. Funimation and what we'll get into this. He'll bring up a point where they don't know what shows are licensing until they get those episodes in. Now, that is true to an extent. I believe you. But the problem is that anime companies, Funimation, multi-million dollars, I would dare to say they're in the hundreds of millions. They can't work with the anime studios before this happens. Like, obviously you can't see the show unless it's a finished product, and sometimes they make shows like you know, only a few weeks in advance. So
clearly it got stealthed in.
Right.
Clearly.
And so, you know, people were just kind of laughing. People were more so laughing at the fact that Funimation is just incompetent. Not that it was removed because Funimation just, you know, they remove shows. It's because they're incompetent. So, I mean, it's a rightful justification, but also Nux Taku only told, you know, he was kind of like that Fortnite burger meme. You remember the Fortnite burger? It's like, guys, let's go to McDonald's on August 4th, 1999 and ask the workers for a Fortnite burger. The look on their faces will be priceless.
We didn't do that? We didn't actually turn out?
Yeah, no one really did that except for like the one or two autistic speds that went there to the McDonald's and did it. But that was like the whole point. Like WattheWut only focuses on what Nux Taku said about, oh well, he told his 1.1 million subscribers to go do this thing. He doesn't have onus over them. He doesn't have control over what they do.
You don't understand. He caused irreparable damage to the anime community.
Yeah, for a site that he doesn't care about too. On top of that, he says it's a joke of a website, but
it's a joke of a website. We shouldn't take My Anime List seriously, but you gotta remember, people looked.
Oh, they did, and new anime fans looked. They needed to know.
As a gold standard.
Yeah, like right here, it says, go to Mal on February 14th and vote Ishizo I reviewers a 10 out of 10. The look on the moderators will be priceless.
And it happened.
It happened. I do have so I don't know if you know this, but I do have a soundboard, and you can go back and listen to it later, but the chat will be able to hear it. This is what we're going to do when we get to the Chinese part. I got it saved. But just so you know, he's going to bring this up in a lot of parts of this video, so we're going to try to like speed through it a little bit. But
we do. It's just so easy to get hung up.
Yeah, no, well, trust me, it's a lot better than what we're looking at currently. China, exactly.
It's frustrating and mind-numbing because then we get shit like Shield Heroes misogynist.
Okay, well, okay, so when a show comes out, we can't be mad about it. Like if there's something that we don't like in it, then we can't be mad about it. We have to remain mad at the thing in the past, but not the current, right?
You have to wait for the run to finish, and then you wait 5 years.
Oh, I forgot. That's right. We gotta wait. There's that time as a.
Watching the anime too early, you're getting mixed in with all the fucking brainlets. Seasonal anime. You don't want to get caught up in that.
Of course. It's an enigma of its own. It's where you can't... Let's just get through this.
Lily is trans, and now...
Okay, well, you know, that's a whole separate thing. Yeah, we're going to get into that, like way later. Probably on another episode, but I just really want to get through this.
Possibly the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life, the situation with Ishizo I reviewers. I strongly recommend that before all of you assume that this is just corporations being prudes, or that this is part of Funimation's SJW.
Did he just say SJW?
Yeah, he said SJW very unironically.
Stop using that fucking phrase.
Hang on, I want to get to like a good stopping point. So let me play this last little bit.
You actually use your computer for something other than hentai and look up the facts for yourselves.
But he just admitted to going to Pornhub, so is that not the same thing? Or am I losing my mind? Anyway, so let me think about this for a second. He says that it's not companies being prudes. Well, it kind of is. Funimation is a company that licenses anime, so that way here in the West we can, you know, watch it for, you know, either it be subbed or dubbed, the same way that Crunchyroll does.
Are you saying they're in it for monetary gain?
Yes.
Could this be?
And so, like, this is the other thing. So I bring this up because I was like wanting to talk about it all day. They removed Ishizoku reviewers because it's not in line with the standards of Funimation. Okay, fine. Let them take that approach then. So, what are the standards for Funimation? Is it shows that aren't ecchi or hardcore ecchi? Is it ones where they don't have any penetration? I mean, what are the standards? What are the rules here? I want to know what the rules are before I start playing the game, right?
Right.
So,
The highest standards of Funimation.
yeah, and so they've licensed a bunch of shows that could probably be just as equal. Panty and Stocking kind of like it references a lot of sex and sometimes hardcore sex, but there's also a lot of swearing. So we already know that that's good. High School DxD or DD if you're you know super into that, and Valkyrie Drive Mermaid. Okay, this is the reason.
Valkyrie Drive sounds like his kind of show, to be honest.
It does, but here's the thing: Valkyrie Drive has so many episodes where there is, it's not, I mean, it really is implied, but you can just kind of tell. There's one scene, it's episode 4, if you guys are wondering, go to episode 4 of Valkyrie Drive Mermaid. Episode 4 is where the main character girl, the ultimate badass female of this show, she's being, like, mind controlled, like she has, like, these weird, like, dreams or whatever. Yeah, so she has, like, a weird dream, and she's out in the woods, and like these monster guys, like they're like, you know, fully sculpted men. They pretty much, yeah, they pretty much just. I have to use the R word. They R-word her because, you know, big up Susan.
Mind control, monster.
Yeah.
R word. All right.
Yeah, and so she essentially gets R-worded by these very real like monster men, and it's like three or four of them. I can't remember the exact number, but
Okay, I'm putting group in the tags.
Yeah, and yeah, hail Susan. Right. So essentially, that happens, and they rip off her clothes and then kind of force themselves on her. But apparently, that's the Funimation standard, and that was like, you know, I think it was dubbed, if I'm not mistaken.
Remember,
yeah, it was
it's a question of consent.
Yeah, there was no consent there.
If characters consent, miss Funimation with that shit. No consent, that's A-okay. Let's go.
Yeah, it was dubbed. I knew it was. Mm-hmm.
Roblox, I like that.
Yeah, they Minecraft Enderworlded her. If you've ever been to Minecraft Enderworld, you know exactly what I'm talking about. God, I hate the Enderworld. It sucks. I hate it. Let's not talk about it. That's PTSD for me.
As detailed in the Cartoon Cypher's video regarding the topic, this issue is far more nuanced than SJW agenda and incompetence.
No.
What?
Now, okay, let me be very real here. I have used the SJWs maybe once or twice in my videos. I kind of forget the numbers, but I used it in the past, so, you know, it is what it is. But using it in, I'm going to use the current year angle here. in current year, that doesn't really hold any weight. Those darn SJW's agendas.
Tell me this isn't somebody who tweets about Gamergate in the year of our Lord 2020 AD.
2020.
Because I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't.
I would not either.
The market is, especially if you're a Funimation right now, is dictated entirely by streaming. Because everything's for streaming and the licensing landscape is so competitive, they have to license these shows sight unseen. They're not done when they're buying them, so they don't know what they're getting.
If they only got to see episodes.
Okay, so hang on. Let me run this a little bit more because I'm going to get to a point in this.
Episode 1 before the dubbing started, then that would make some sense, since unlike some of the following episodes, its content still seemed to be within the realm of what Funimation would air, like High School DxD.
I'm leaving.
Okay, so he brings up this point about how they don't know what they're getting, right? So Funimation doesn't know what they're going to license until the first episode, and then, you know, the following episodes. Okay, that says more about the industry. So right now we're in the very beginning of this video. We're talking about this show. So if you know that Funimation has this struggle where they have to license a show, you know, sight, like as soon as it comes out, then that's a problem with the industry. Why not have these companies, like, because Crunchyroll does this. They have a hand in the shows that they produce that they also have it as an exclusive, sometimes. And they know exactly what they're licensing. Funimation picks up the scraps, essentially, and if they don't do it, Netflix will do it. And if Netflix doesn't do it, then Hulu does it. And vice versa, which is why exclusivity is bad when it comes to a streaming platform. That's why piracy goes up.
Sure, it's fucking paying for Crunchyroll.
Yeah, imagine, you know, hashtag pay for Crunchyroll.
Imagine forking over your money.
To a corporation.
Streaming service. To a corporation.
Yeah, and you know, that's kind of like the whole thing is that, like, you know, if this is a problem, why are we not talking about these corporations being bad? Because if Funimation has to fight for these titles that they license, let's change the industry. The whole thing about, like, well, they have to do this in order to get these shows. Well, don't then. Fix the industry. Be the change you wish to see.
Wow, you radical revolutionary. How about no?
I know. Wait, you're making too much sense? No way, Jose. Oh, goodness. I love it. But that's kind of what this is. It's like, if there's already this issue, this is one issue I have with this part of the video, is where if you see this being a problem, change it. Speak out against it. Don't let them just keep doing it or say, oh, well, that's bad for Crunchyroll. They had to do it.
We can only be outraged about certain things, Necro. I think you've lost track of the score here.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. We're not into the, you know, the human rights part yet.
you can't do all of this stuff at once.
Of course, we're simple-minded humans, and we only care about the Ooga Wooga's anime titties. I forgot.
The rest of the video for you to watch
very small
because
brain.
I actually want to give attention to my fellow creators. Subscribe to the Cartoon Cypher, by the way.
Oh yeah, subscribe. It is another plug. So this is plug number 2, and every time that you see one, there's only gonna be like 3 more. You can take a shot. So you get a sub to the Cartoon Cypher, and you know what's funny is I was talking to another content creator of sorts, and he was telling me that in this Cartoon Cypher video, there's actually a good argument to be made, which is why the video that he took that from is actually really good. But he didn't use the part that validates himself. Like, WattheWut didn't use the part that would help him gain an argument.
It's too easy.
It would be too easy. It's like using using cheat codes on a PS2 game. You just can't do it. It's too easy.
Doing the big brain moves of leaving himself open for attack because he likes the challenge.
Oh, you know what? As someone brought it up, Ikitosen was dubbed by Funimation, but also Bikini Warriors. That show had a dog licking homegirl's vagina. Let me just throw that in there for you because that's the Funimation standard. Remember.
What?
We'll talk more about that after the fact, but I can't show it here on stream. Susan will get me, but
for Valkyrie Drive earlier, you got timestamps for. Ugh.
I don't know what episode it's in for Bikini Warriors, but
and that's probably for the best.
Yeah, that's probably for the best because Bikini Warriors. Yeah, it was It was something. But yeah, it had literal bestiality in it. And apparently that's the good Funimation standard.
That makes WattheWut happen.
Yeah, but you know, we're not going to speak about that. He doesn't bring that up anywhere here.
That is standard. It had a good plot.
Yeah, now if you're not into bestiality, I don't suggest you go looking for it. But if you need to be educated, fine, you could probably look it up.
They easily put out some of the best and most well-researched and informed content out there. But essentially, this whole situation is just fucked. Because of the way the dubbing system is, there's a lot of things that contributed to this frankly, comically stupid mistake.
Okay, so why are we defending Funimation then? If he knows that this is flawed, then why is he not doing that? I don't know.
Manga's material is very clearly not as sexual as the anime is, and Passion was obviously put in a situation where they could either turn the anime into talking heads and floating text, or, as they clearly chose to do, decided to have everyone do a little diddling. The only thing this show...
Okay, so any man that uses the word diddling, unironically, is someone that has not had sex ever. I'm sorry.
Titties,
it's just the reality of the situation.
He uses the word diddling.
Yeah, diddling. Like,
hates big titties, has the word diddling in his vocabulary. Huh.
That is in his repertoire, and it's...
All right.
It's weird.
To use one of his own words, that's quite a weird flex, brah.
It is, he's got us. He's got us beat.
He's got us in a fucking corner right now. I'm putting up the dots up on the board here. I'm drawing lines, and I don't get it.
Diddling. Remember, I think everyone needs to know that this is in there.
This dude has definitely had sex. Diddling.
Yeah, he's a superpowered Chad of sex. How do you think he uses the word diddling?
by having the sex.
Yeah, heavily inspired by Ned Flanders. Shout out to Ned Flanders, by the way.
He is able to reject the sexualized anime because he has had the sex.
Of course, he has had sorry, he doesn't call it sex. He calls it schmex. That's right. I forgot. See, don't ever forget that. He calls it schmex.
Joking. You're joking.
He said at the very beginning. He said the schmex. Remember?
Okay, so maybe I thought he was slurring his words.
No, that's very real. Schmex. Yeah, it's great.
Show does not show is a penis entering a vagina, which is the only thing separating it from a
Out of context, that makes no sense. Here, let me back up for a quick second.
Or, as they clearly chose to do, decided to have everyone do a little diddling. The only thing this show does not show is a penis entering a vagina.
Okay, well, no other shows do that they license, so what's the problem here?
Yeah, it's oh, but it's implied.
It's implied penetration, which is what every other show that Funimation that is an ecchi show generally has, is implied penetration. Or some kind of euphoric something.
It's literally not a hentai. Great. You know what? That's all we needed. How are we 5 minutes in here and we haven't brought up the fact that it's not a hentai? Great. Thank you. You know what?
Don't worry. We're not to the worst part of this video yet. I hope you still have plenty of drink. And,
I emptied the cup. I emptied the cup a while ago.
Don't worry. I have more drink, so it'll be okay.
I'm not going back to the freezer.
From a hentai. What about Yuri? Fuck you. Go watch Koisuru Asteroid. I heard the girls kiss.
Okay, so he watches... Okay, you remember the show. I was like, oh, I haven't seen the Asteroid show. Well, it has little girls in it, and apparently they kiss. So he likes little girls that...
Oh, little girls that kiss.
Yeah, that's... Man, I really wish this Jaeger were only stronger.
I would... A big glass, too. I think I overpoured.
I need more. I need... Oh, God.
Tragic.
Oh, goodness.
This is a disaster.
I can't. Look, here, let me show you something here. So, it's right it's right around here. If I can find it again. Yeah, right here.
Stars, quintessential quintuplets, Kaguya-sama, Wata 10, Koisuru Asteroid.
Right here. This show. Now.
Oh, no.
No.
It just looks it.
It's
Wait a minute. It's like a common trend here. Wait a minute. I'm looking at this.
Yeah, you see the trend yet? Are you seeing the trend yet?
What is going on here?
Oh. Oh no.
Hey, don't you? Hey, whoa, fam. Whoa,
Love
slow
Live
down.
fan liking LOL.
Slow down.
Yeah, it kind of does like
Love Live
itself.
fans. No. Love Live fans aren't like this. No, you stop.
Like,
No. I'm not going to be backed into a corner like this.
You know we're into that, right?
No,
Now,
you-
what the
no.
WattheWut say? Shouldn't have Funimation checked the product before they license it?
Yeah, they have an R&D team that does that. They could check licenses. They can make sure that, whatever they buy is... They have Japanese people that go over there and they say, hey, what's the show about? And then they tell them. They can go over there and see storyboards. I know they can. So this kind of falls flat on his face if he knows what they do.
They didn't see penis going into vagina.
Oh, exactly.
So clearly they got jumped by this. They got jumped by this content when they looked at the storyboards.
Well, I will be citing the cartoon cipher once again.
Okay, so he doesn't have his own argument. He has to cite the cartoon cipher to make his argument for him, so he doesn't have an original thought in his head. We can assume that, at least. So, if he knows that he can quote this guy, what is his argument? What is WattheWut's argument? Like, I don't have to quote anybody's video. I'm right here telling him. I mean, that's a pet peeve. It's not an actual criticism. It's a pet peeve. Sorry.
The way Funimation works is that licensing and the actual production side of things are two departments, and they will acquire shows way before they come out. So unless you are telling me that Funimation has time travel powers, I do not understand how you could possibly expect me to check this show beforehand other than by checking the manga, which
Poor company!
Yeah, poor company can't do all that. Are you kidding me? Company's really stressed out and needs a day off. The corporation.
Man, you gotta remember the crunch. There was a crunch to get this anime out.
Yeah, Passione really wanted this show out. Come on. Corporation's not that all-knowing.
They're so starved for cash, they just had to shove this up onto their service. They had no choice.
They had no choice but to buy it. They didn't know. Come on, guys. The corporation was having a bad day. How dare you?
which, again, has significantly less ecchi material than the anime adaptation. Again, please watch his video to educate yourselves.
Educate yourself again. Because you're too stupid. You're stupid if you don't believe him. Educate your fucking self.
It's clear that the manga, being less explicit than the animation, it's clear that the manga was a malicious attempt at concealing the true nature of the product.
Yeah, you can't, they wouldn't have known that.
They were clearly sneaking smut into animation.
Of course. They were like, we're going to trick them in the first episode.
This runs deep.
But you can't say that,
Hunger Force levels of deep. Yeah, we're going to make a show about superheroes. Yeah, that sounds about right. They're going to call it called the Hunger Force. Okay, so this is what we're actually going to do. It's going to be a show about a soda cup, a thing of French fries, and a meat wad.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be, they figured Aqua Teen Hunger Force was going to be superheroes, and then they get that.
This is literally the Aqua Teen Hunger Force of anime.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I coined it. There it is. They totally fooled Funimation with the manga to get animated smut on the Funimation service. Incredible.
Yeah, it says, just like how he says, I can't be called a shill for defending Funimation. I watched the show on Pornhub. But you're defending them right here. This is the video. Yeah, Krimu's Meat Wad. That was the thing I was going for. Who's the Carl of this anime? Oh boy, I don't know.
As a condition, I did love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It was easily my favorite, Cartoon Network show. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm probably gonna go binge watch it this weekend just because I remembered it. But anyways, onward.
Onward and forward.
Now, if you know anything about this situation, you know that Nux Taku is the center of it.
That motherfucker Nux.
That Nux Taku. Here we go. Now we're getting into the meat of the video.
Dude.
Got it.
Fucking Nux. The damage he's done to the anime community. Look at him. Look at him rubbing his hands
together. I know.
Together.
You know what this reminds me of? It's the Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like this picture, I don't like it. It's smug aura threatens me.
It's smug aura mocks me.
It's right here. This is it. He doesn't like Nux Taku because he's smug. Maybe he doesn't really hate him. Maybe he doesn't hate him. He just doesn't like how smug he is.
What is the deal with Nux? More like, what is Nux not done? What has Nux not done to the anime community? This dude. Look at him.
Yeah, this dude. He's done a lot. He's done
Election,
too much.
voting manipulation. Don't you understand?
He's gamed the system.
He's hijacked our democracy.
He's the Russian bots of my enemy list. He's the Russian bots. He commanded all of them.
He needs to be in a federal prison. Do you understand? Anime is serious business. Well, actually, my anime list is a fucking joke of a site, but it's serious business.
It's serious business. Hashtag serious business. See, if he could do... Okay, so if WattheWut can do his flex, and he can, like, make that a meme, I know that we can do hashtag serious business. This is very real.
What's serious business? That's such an old...
I love it. I love that video. By the way, watch the... You know what? Since he could do plugs, I'm going to do one. Watch the Internet Historian. Hashtag serious business.
Yes. Absolutely. No, watch all of his videos.
Oh, yeah, watch all of his videos. They are really good.
Watch all of them.
Thing for 3 whole videos, but he's played this whole thing off as a meme.
Because it was a meme. I'm getting canceled. That's not a meme to him. Cartoon villains are underrated.
This guy.
It's that like these. I messed up. That's not a meme. What is he talking about? How dare you, Mike the Bike? Tip me $5 is said. This is a DSP. I have to get it on here. The manga is still about reviewing prostitutes. So even if the anime goes further, quote unquote, the premise is still the same. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me stop you right there. Sex work is real work.
Oh yeah, that's what Mother's Basement would have you believe.
If anything, this show reflects society in 2020, in current year.
Yeah, current year the Lord's year 2020, sir.
Lord's year. 2020.
The Lord's year 2020.
If anything, this show should be featured on national television.
So
I would say interspecies reviewers. I'm gonna take the big jump. Is more culturally significant for empowering women.
Just trust me, when you look at Mother's Basement's girlfriend,
replace
not good.
Big Mouth with interspecies reviewers.
Oh my God! But you know what? Will he shill out for that show? Because he hasn't said anything negative about that.
He thinks about it a lot.
Someone said, will you make more videos? Or is this channel done? You know, I think about it almost every day. Because for like the past 2 or 3 months, I didn't have any equipment with me whatsoever. And so now I do. I thought about making another video. I actually have one in the works. I don't know where I'll put it. But I'm going to work with a couple of other content creators. Some smaller boys that you'll probably end up seeing here very soon. Like Mario Sniper, excuse me. We'll see what happens.
Bring them. Let it begin a new era.
And also check out the Comfortable Jeans stream on Twitch.tv, the best website that is not biased towards independent creators, and definitely is not biased for the anime girls and the girls that don't do anything in the IRL section.
All this means I have to stream video games. I haven't streamed a video game in a week. Now I'm on the spot. I have to stream some video games now. This is terrible.
Yeah, I need to stream more. But like I said,
if you like Team Fortress 2, I'm gonna bring it back.
Oh yeah, TF2 is a fan favorite. People love TF2.
They seem to love it. They love it.
Mike the Bike.
We'll bring it back.
I need a DSP sound clip just for this. He says he tipped me $3. He says glad to hear that. I really enjoy your vids. Well, thank you. So I see. I'm happy that it was lack of opportunity more than decided ending. Yeah. So like I said, I didn't have a lot of stuff here to really do anything with, and I didn't have this beautiful microphone that I can speak into. But now that I do, I could probably end up streaming more or make more videos of something. I might just instead of like letting it be the last video, the one that I made, we'll probably just do some here and there. Like once a month or something. We'll figure it out.
I assure you guys, this dude, freaking Necro here, was screaming inside of his cage in my DMs and in my Twitch chat. He wanted to do this for so long. He wanted to reach out to you guys. Make this great This is great content. Let's be real. This is great. He wanted to unleash himself
to the masses,
upon the audience. To the masses. The masses crave it. The masses crave it. And I told him, it's like, yeah, man, we need to do this. We absolutely need to do this. So hopefully this develops into something wholesome Hopefully you guys enjoy yourselves.
Necro's Rage
'Cause
Cage.
I know
really
you
that
guys
much of a
wanted to
cage.
hear from this Necro's Rage Cage. Because I know you guys wanted to hear from him. I know you did. So he's back, at least in some capacity.
In some capacity. Yeah.
Maybe not huge videos, but at least talking to you, the people.
The people. The people that are here.
people.
Like Seymour Butts. I love it. I love his
Gotham
name.
belongs to you, the people.
That's right. It's you. You, the viewer. it's your fault. Where's that DSP clip at? I know I can find it.
Now drive that nail through my head. Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it. Hang on. I can find that DSP clip. Where is it at? It's your fault. Oh, I love DSP. Just for the pure meme. The meme thing. It's
You need a bartender.
we do need a bartender. One day we'll have a special guest that is going to be our bartender. I think that's a good idea. All right, here we go.
I would believe it, because while the meme is stupid and unfunny, I can at least see what he's actually trying to do. My anime list is a broken shit stain of a site.
Then why take it
Stupid
seriously?
and unfunny?
If this is a bad website, why take it seriously? What the what? Why make this video if you shouldn't take this seriously and it's a broken website? What is wrong here?
I don't think you understand. My anime list is the deciding factor between if an anime is good or shit.
Like I don't know like why he's taking this seriously though. Like he's like, oh well, this is a broken website. Then why make the video?
He's not taking it seriously.
Oh, that's right. This is a joke video. I forgot. let me continue.
And the rating system is as helpful as a sandpaper condom when trying to determine what a good show is or not.
Sandpaper condom.
Yeah. So
ladies and gentlemen, we can add another one to his toolbox of sex.
Yeah, this is the sex toolbox where we don't talk about the more explicit stuff, but we can do that. That's okay. I'd love to see Mahler on here. He'd be so out of place. You know what? People have been like, you should go on EFAP. I would like to see you on EFAP. I think if they invite me, I would like to go on at least, to talk about the weeby stuff. But I don't think that they're ever really going to cover that. They're more about movies and the TV shows. So it is what it is. I would like to though.
I mean, Code Geass is number 36 across the whole site. What are you, stupid? But while hiding behind the shield of just the prank, bro.
Yeah, I
this dude has opinions.
He has a lot of them. Yes, you will find out.
These are some really strong opinions. Stronger than the vodka.
Nux has gone out of his way to paint Funimation as the bad guy in this whole.
Okay, this video is actually terrible. This video is actually bad. If WattheWut knew what he was talking about, he would know that this video is bad.
So you're telling me he stands this Funimation only an anime with Chris Lamb video?
Yes.
Ah.
Whole situation. Now, before I go forward, I guess I should probably say this. This video is mostly satire.
Haha, he used a tire.
Excuse me?
He used a tire that's sitting down. That's why he called it satire.
Satire.
Oh boy.
That totally absolves him of any criticism or mockery.
Well, yeah, he's trying to pull like Nux Taku did it because it's satire, so I can do that and I can make some dumb points.
I was just being ironic. It's like, okay, man, whatever you say, dog. We're well into 77 minutes of this shit.
Yeah, it's getting bad out here.
Pretty good satire.
Don't write him death threats or whatever. None of that. He just
Wait, so why can't you just say that? Why can't you just say this isn't meant to attack anyone? Just say it like a regular human.
He has to say it in a very, very special voice.
Of course, that's because he has to dangle the keys in front of us because we're children, according to him.
I do have a very small brain. This is true.
Just demonized the whole corporation for a meme because he's a dumb fuck who can't do research. That's literally all that happened, okay?
But
dude, the fury. What the hell?
But corporation good. Remember.
No, but like the malice that is dripping out of that voice. Holy shit.
It's
dude. Please. And you're telling me he wrote a script for this?
This is the script that he wrote.
Everybody has a right to be a dumb fuck, okay? So, full disclosure, I'm not upset at him. He just has no brain. Now,
Yeah,
man,
boy.
he's so ableist. He's so ableist.
That's pretty ableist, and he's pretty ableist for someone like me that says retard a lot on YouTube. I remember one comment. I know I have to get through all of them. I haven't looked through all of them, but there's one. There's like, "Hey, Necro, you probably shouldn't use the word retard anymore, because like
Really?
like it's not like a slight against like, you know, the differently abled, but it's just kind of like bad.
Fucking really? Really? He pulled that? Really?
Yeah, this is like some guy I can't remember for the life of
Dude.
me. I know I could find it if I really went looking
Somebody
for it.
else. Okay, well, good.
Yeah, so
That
apparently they
close.
don't like it when I say retard, but you know, Susan will get her demonetization button ready. So
nobody. I mean, I guess the like caveat condition or whatever. Nobody hates the disabled.
I'm disabled. I can't walk. You see, well, that's the thing is
But
like even
if I call myself retarded, it's because I'm likening to myself as having a disability. It's about myself.
I know. Well, there's like there's a couple of people. I think that guy Ricky, and then there's like another one, like the young Crip guy. Like they are both disabled people, but they love using the word retard. They love it.
You know what? Power to them. Everybody should be able to use it.
I know. Empower
Let's
the
go
word.
boys.
Normalize retardation. Facts. Make the tweet now. Just put you. Put it in all caps.
I can't. It's too powerful. I can't.
All caps, and you just
World isn't
say
ready.
it loud
The
and
world
proud.
isn't ready. It's not ready. Slow down.
Now, I have here a
not
message
ready.
from my buddy Vindy, who is a big fan of Nux's dumb fuck crusade against this whole thing.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for the bashing of Nux Taku? This is what the whole rest of this video really is Nux Taku, man, is bad. And we're going to tell you why by not telling you why.
I mean, you know, everybody knows why.
And I like this McDonald's cup. Shout outs to McDonald's for providing the sweet tea that I hope that he's drinking.
Thank you, McDonald's.
Yeah, where's my
Wait,
sponsorship?
is that the food you got? Wait a minute. Is that the food you got?
No, I don't have that.
They
That's
said you were getting a pizza.
Yeah, I'm getting pizza. Now, Vindy here, Nimanji, Vindy, whoever this is, they have this McDonald's cup. I can't remember who it is, but yeah, Vindy. Yeah, this is Vindy.
McDonald's cup?
Yeah, it's McDonald's. We got to get that sponsorship in there, that product placement.
I mean, I have nothing against McDonald's fountain drinks. It's just sometimes a fountain drink is lacking compared to getting it out of a can or a bottle.
I believe so. I agree.
Bottles are superior.
Bitch, motherfucker, Nux Taku. Oh my god. I'm actually, like, fucking baffled at this whole situation.
No, he's seething. He's not baffled.
Who is
He's
this?
seething. This is Vindy. This is one of
Indy,
WattheWut's
why?
friends. WattheWut's friends, Vindy, Craftsdwarf, Numanji, those guys. They make videos about the Annie tubes, and this is their strong opinion about why
Almost
why it's
incestuous about this commentary shit, and I just can't put my finger on it.
Don't worry, it'll be very apparent here soon.
I might as well be participating in it, so it's even more fucked up. Who knows? Who knows where we're going?
Right? At the end of the day, it's like, Funimation can do whatever the fuck they want, right? If they want to drop the fucking show because they think it doesn't meet their standards. By the way, Nux Taku,
Standards,
fucking idiot.
with quotation
I don't know
marks.
if you know this, but standards doesn't just mean moral standards.
Oh, he's passionate.
Okay, then what's the standards
That's
then, Vindy?
passionate.
What's the fucking standards? Like, that's what we haven't figured out throughout this entire video that what made is, what are the standards? Because I guarantee you they don't know what the Funimation standards are. If you're defending, you know, X show, but not Y show, even though they're about the exact same, then what are the standards then, since we know them so well?
So
There are multiple kinds
wound
of
up.
standards. Like, I have standards for quality, so I can't
Oh my
watch
God.
your terrible videos.
Okay, so if he has a
How
quality
dare
for...
you? How dare you criticize Funimation? How dare you criticize brand?
Well, he says this, like, oh, well, I have a different standard for quality. Okay, well, like, there's a difference between what your standard of quality is and then what everybody else's standard is.
Taste.
Like, automobile companies have a standard that they have to adhere to. So all of them have to make sure that their cars are safe for the road, and they have to make sure that they, you know, properly process everything and that it doesn't fall apart on you the second you drive it off the lot, typically.
Well, not to play devil's advocate here, but automobile recalls exist.
Yeah, some of them do, and that's usually from the supplier's end, but never really the actual company.
True.
But, you know, even then, like, their quality standards that they have to follow those. And if he doesn't think Nux Taku's videos are great, no one really does, then, like, okay, great.
Yeah, but that makes Nux wrong.
Well, yeah, his standards don't make him wrong, and they're moral standards.
Nux doesn't make videos that I like, therefore he's wrong.
Oh yeah, someone said I have standards for quality. Snowball Mike, this is true.
Yes.
Unkept hair.
Snowball Mike.
He has the Captain America shirt. Don't think I didn't notice. How dare you?
Okay,
So when they
shit.
meet their standards, maybe, just maybe, they mean it's a little too raunchy for them to want to have on their site and to spend the time dubbing
An
it
anime
and the
girl
money.
in a swimsuit?
Okay, so yeah, he's doing this. He's saying this, right? He's saying things, but he's not making any sense. So he's saying, well, he doesn't want to see anything that's, or Funimation doesn't want to have anything that is that raunchy. But we've already listed that Valkyrie Drive has,
Literally make out.
They have-
Valkyrie Drive, they literally make out.
they literally make out. They rub titties and vagina. They're in there.
The gene. The gene.
They have a gangbang, hashtag gangbang.
Gangbang, our word.
Yeah, and then yeah, the R word in there, and then you have Bikini Warriors, which has bestiality in it because the dog is literally licking her vagina. But you know, this show is a little too much, right? This one about like
Yeah.
you know,
This one's
consenting
too much.
adults. So
Having sex, miss me with that.
yep.
It's gotta be forced. Valkyrie Drive, forced. Fucking bestiality, A-okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's the standard. So what is he talking about here? So if he doesn't,
Standard's so high.
well, if he knows the standard, why not fill in the rest of us? Come on, Vindy. I know you can do that.
When they don't want to be associated with something as raunchy as
Struggling.
the reviewers. So your whole point in your most recent video about
He needs a
the
script.
fucking standards. Emo Sai has, you know,
He needs a
the whole
script.
thing starts with a joke about, you know, the guy's writing about his little sister, but
don't punch
it's
the
a
mic.
guy with his little sister, so that means that they, you know, no matter what, Funimation morally agrees with that. Or
Well, yeah, so we could use the argument. So even let's just take what Vindy says here, just really quick. He's like, well, obviously, if they license a show where the main character is into his little sister, then that means that they just agree with, you know, having sex with their little sister. But that's not what that means. They are a anime licensing company. They
Necro,
they license a
Necro,
bunch of stuff
please.
that they probably don't agree
Necro,
with.
please. Anime is political.
All anime is political. That's right.
Anime is intensely political. For example, we all know Darling in the Franxx is right-wing Nazi propaganda to breed.
Yeah.
Everybody
it's-
said that with a straight face.
God, where's his complaint for that? Oh, I
Shield
don't know.
Hero is misogyny.
Is anime just shitpost? Yes. The anime exists to clearly just shitpost, and they're doing a very effective job. They're making it. Isn't Goblin Slayer white fascism? Yeah, according to Pedantic Romantic, it is.
Yes. Absolutely, it was.
for Zerlane, it means Funimation says you should fuck.
It's a
both.
white
You don't,
power
you're an
fantasy.
idiot, and you don't know what you're talking about. It's very fucking clear. All right, that's the first thing. We're like, oh, we're gonna flex on Funimation and flex on everyone by giving the show a 10 on Mount.
Flex.
No.
He
All you're
uses-
Okay, so
Flex
by the
too.
way, you see those jump cuts and the zoom ins? Apparently, that's something that you have to have good editing because
Very dramatic. Dude,
very- it's adding it to it.
He almost won me over.
He did.
Jump cuts and stuff almost won me over.
They add
Ooh.
so much. They add
I was
everything
about
to
to
it.
call up. I was about to call up Funimation and apologize for the things I said. He made me feel at least a tinge of guilt.
Until the jump cut zoom ins. Yes, I agree.
Until the pause, then I see him for what he really is, and snaps me out of it. Snaps me out of the spell.
Well, I'm glad I don't have hair, so we can continue that.
doing is fucking up the Mal scores even more than they already are, right? Mal
Okay, well, what does that matter? Because you've already said it's a joke of a website. So if they're messing up the scores, why do you care?
Democracy, man. It's a threat to democracy. If we let Nux rig anime, what happens next?
Who really
What
knows?
happens next?
Whoever really knows.
Nishikino Maki to the presidency. Do you understand?
2020
When it should
this
be
year.
Nico Ni.
I want to actually break
We got
my own
Nico
Nico
stands. We got
knees.
Nico stands
Thanks.
trying to write in Nico for president, but Mackey's going to win instead because Nux manipulated my anime list.
That's right. He sent the Russian bots there to fuck it up.
already a joke
Russian
on the
anime
website.
bots.
It's already fucked up. So you're just showing that, like, oh yeah, Mal's a joke. Okay, if you wanted to flex on Mal, perfect play. genius. If your video was like Mouse sucks, and we're gonna prove that Mouse sucks by giving Ishizoku reviewers a 10 and getting it to the top, great. I'd actually say, you know what? I understand your play. I understand what you're going for.
So it's about ethics.
Yeah, you have to have ethics.
My anime lists voting manipulation. It's only okay if you're proving my anime list sucks, because I already think my anime list sucks. Therefore, if you're proving it sucks, then you're good in my book. But if you're promoting this problematic anime, can't let you get away with that.
Oh, of course not. Hashtag mouse sucks for hyena foot fetish. Oh, God. The furries, I know they went fucking nuts over that. I know they did.
But that's not what you're fucking doing. So first of all, it doesn't even make sense. The idea that, like, you know, oh, we're going to give it a 10, and then it's like, you know the gnome shit in fucking South Park? It's like, step 1, give Ishizoku reviewers...
Get porn, a 10 on Mal. You know, there's other shows.
Porn, though.
Yeah, there's other shows that are actually porn.
It is not porn. This is not porn. We've established this.
Right.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's a sex thing. They seem to be fucking hung up on this shit.
Yeah.
If it's implied, it seems to drive them fucking crazy. Look at this.
Yeah, you see this, right?
That is not the face of a rational thinking man.
You know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that on stream. But so here's the thing. So like, get porn a 10 on Mal. Do they know that actual pornography is on Mal? And people have also given it a 10.
Well, remember, they don't use Mal though.
Oh, that's right. It's a broken website, so they don't take it seriously. But they also take it seriously.
It's a trash site, but they have to protect the top 10 at least.
Yeah, the precious top 10 that they take seriously.
Yes, absolutely. You just got to be protected.
Of course.
A 10 on Mal. Step 2, question mark, because you're not smart enough to think of a step 2. Step 3,
and they go for intelligence again.
Okay, so the flex on Funimation.
Does the same thing WattheWut does.
Yeah, well, the flex on Funimation for all intents and purposes, like I said, I don't know what his ultimate goal was.
A small brain.
But the ultimate goal, because there is no step 2 and then having step 3. Step 1, which was go and rate the show a 10 and look at the moderators' faces. Maybe that was what step 2 was. Maybe I'm just not smart enough.
That's the end goal. The literal end goal is in step 1. Rated a 10.
Yeah, that's it. That's really it. That's only one step.
There you go. No other steps are required. Again, he wanted to get in that jab at everybody's very small brains, just like WattheWut did. I'm impressed. You could tell me this is the same guy, and I wouldn't know the difference. This
is true. Yeah, Corey in the House is on Mal. Exactly.
They use the same exact bullet points, and I'm just like, oh, that's weird. That's very convenient.
Where's the correlation between the two, other than that it's the same anime?
The full rant is on his channel. Goes to...
No, I'm not gonna sub to him. I'm not gonna sub to him.
Stop plugging. Stop plugging.
Well, you gotta take another shot.
I don't have alcohol. I don't have it.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get more here soon.
Good. Drink for me.
I get that this is a meme. Obviously, it's a meme because again, Mal is a joke of a site. We all know it's a joke.
Okay.
But I'm not.
It's a joke.
Who has told you that this is not a good idea?
Why is it not a good idea? But why?
He recognizes it is a joke, and then he turns right around and says, "This is a problem."
Like, if he gets the joke, then why does he need this? Okay, by the way, let me go ahead and give you guys some lore here that you may not know, unless you're on the Twitterverse. You may have not seen this. But WattheWut has this guy, Caribou Coon, in it. Caribou Coon is this guy right here on screen that you guys see. WattheWut had a video on his channel. I also had one on him because he makes these videos called This Week in AniTube, because you need those so people know that you're, I don't know, they know that you're trying to watch AniTube videos, and so he rates them on like an okay tier, good tier, and great tier. My video got into the good tier. Whatever, I don't watch this guy. I don't really care about ratings like that. But WattheWut's video, and it was the one about why he's still an AniTuber, that got put into the okay tier. So what that ultimately means is that he thought the video was okay, but there was a lot of things that he just found wrong with it.
How could this be?
WattheWut went on Twitter and shamed him. He added him and shamed him Which, by the way, what hates when you quote tweet him and he says it is dogpiling. But he added this dude and gave off all of these reasons why he thought that he shouldn't have made that video. It sounded like a hit piece, and all of his friends agreed with him that, you know, he made that video out of pure passion.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember, okay is a personal attack.
It is. And so he shamed him, and then Caribou-kun bowed down, he bent the knee, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I tried to get all the stuff in here. I didn't know that was the gravity of the situation. I apologize." And now he's using his video here because he's already bullied him. He's done this to other people too, like Hopeless Peaches, who made a video about Billy, quote unquote, if you will. Billy wanted numbers, and that was all he was focused on, was getting more numbers than the people he didn't like. And WattheWut and his brigade, they came in and they disliked the video, and they said, "Oh, you shouldn't have made this video. You shouldn't have made this video. We know who it's about. You got to take it down." And so they bullied her to take it down.
Jesus Christ.
WattheWut then made another video parroting Hopeless Peaches, but instead he didn't call her that. He called her Despairing Pears. Because that's not noticeable.
That's a lot of.
And let me remind you that he made an account. He made a whole new Twitter account called Despairing Pears and made up straw man tweets and then used them in his video talking about Peaches.
Again, that's a lot of balls for somebody that I can misnomer as what the butt. What in my butt? You want to do it in my butt? In my butt? Yeah, South Park. There we go.
Yeah, they're trying to cancel that. And you know how it goes. But
no, he's not. He's never going to get away from South Park. His name is from South Park now.
Mm-hmm. And
it's an allusion to South Park.
Yeah, he made a whole ass account to own Peaches, and you know, obviously, people with a brain already knew that. But you know, like that's what he does. And so he shamed this guy until he could use this to dunk on that Nux Taku fella. Great.
Take Mr.
Nux. Oh, Nut the Butt. I like that one.
Yeah, I do like that one.
That's another good name. Nice.
So Nux is accusing Funimation of stealing his videos, except he's not. I guess his fans saw that and were like, "Hey, what the fuck, Funimation?" And I guess he had to go so far as like having a DM with them and like talking about it. And that's obviously why he doesn't actually pursue it. Also, it's so stupid to think that only in anime is a thing that Nux came up with.
There's people that make What's in an OP and they parody Mother's Basement all the time. WattheWut did that, and then he removed the video. WattheWut before he went to Anime Expo, he made a video called What's in an OP. He met up with Jeff Thu, and then the KyoAni fire happened, and then he removed the video. It's kind of coincidental that he did that.
Really makes you think.
Yeah, I guess the noggin jogging
on that social credit. You know?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And so, like, obviously, he doesn't want to, you know, smear his best friend's name. He also unlisted his drama videos about Digibro because that was what initially kicked off a good half of what happened between me and him in Spooky Weeb Trash. Big ups. Is the one that kind of pointed that out. I was busy, I think, at work, and then she was like, "Oh, look at this," and I said, "Oh, I got it." I mean, he doesn't want to make fun of the people that he wants to be like. Otherwise, he can't be in the in crowd.
That's right. You got to get in there.
That's social credit.
Sometimes you got to sacrifice some of your own integrity to get in there.
Of course, as you do.
It's the same fucking lot. His fans think that he came up with the Bakugo is dead meme. He didn't come up with that.
I don't know if people really thought that, Caribou-kun. I don't know if people really thought that. Did he ever think that maybe people can just sometimes assume things? I mean, like the same way that he's assuming that this video is just terrible. He watched through it. He knows it. He knows what a meme is. He knows what the jokes are.
He knows it, but he's mad about it.
Found out about it, and then ran it into the ground, and then fans think that was his thing and his meme. How much more of this is he gonna take from? How much fan art is he going to go uncredited? I don't like it, and you're clearly using the demonization of Funimation for bait.
No! Don't demonize Funimation! No!
Yeah, you can't talk bad about corporation, guys.
Dude,
Come on.
Brand has given so much.
They've given up so much. For so little, by the way.
So little.
Yeah, it's not like meme ownership matters. There's memes that are made by the artist that drew this, us here at the bar. He makes memes. He doesn't care about credit. He just makes them. So meme ownership is ownership. Meme ownership is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Because if you see a meme, even like Lost Paws shows off memes. He got hit with a I think it was a copyright strike for it because someone claimed a meme, but memes are fair use.
And at least when they're taken in good faith. We've seen what happens when memes get taken in bad faith. Now that's not fun for anyone involved.
Hashtag ownership, by the way. I am the owner of the shit. Thank you.
And it's very interesting, but it's certainly feeding fuel to that fire. I think we should be not warming up to these companies or sucking their dick or anything, but kicking them in this whole fucking thing. It's just not healthy and not helpful, and you're one of the biggest people on the platform.
Okay, so...
Oh my god, Nux, you have to be mindful of your influence.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I had a tweet conversation today with someone that I am good friends with. They want the big high up people to help the little people out, but you know, like, it's not realistic. You just really can't do that. Like, as much as I would love for everybody that has 100 million followers or whatever to notice the little guy, like, sometimes it's just not realistic. Like, sometimes they just can't help it. They can't help, you know, what happens, or if they reply to someone and they get ratioed, you can't control that. But why is it that Nux Taku has to be held accountable for memes that they've acknowledged are memes?
If you're a bigger account, if you interact with the smaller people at all, you're punching down.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, people...
Necro, you gotta figure this out. How do we stop punching down?
By only interacting with people that are our exact same follower or subscriber count.
I see, but now you're punching sideways.
Oh, then that's still bad. I forgot. Then you just don't punch at all. Then
still bad. Punching yourself.
If you're making enemies of Funimation, it's going to look bad on the rest of us.
Why does it look bad on everyone else? I mean, it's just this one guy.
What about the rest of us?
What is this idea that because Nux Taku is saying bad things about Funimation, it makes the rest of us, by association, look bad? That's guilt by association, and that's fucking retarded.
Nux, why don't you think about the rest of the Anituber community? You're killing us right now.
Yeah, the Anituber community is really struggling right now. That's why there's 1 million subscribers for the Anime Man, 1 million subscribers for Aki Dearest. There's 1 million subscribers almost, if he's not already there, Mother's Basement. Like, why does it make...
Return my email because you made us look bad. They looked at my email and they said, "Oh my god,
They said, Caribou-kun, what the hell is this guy?" They look at my email and they think the same thing.
He's in vague orbit with that Nux dude. Son of a bitch. Delete it. Delete that email. Put it on the block list.
Yeah, like you said, what do you mean it would look bad on the rest of us? What are you guys, a cult? Some fucking cult? Yeah, it's like, why does it look bad on everyone else when it's just one person? Why is that the case? Like, if someone does something stupid, they're not, like, if people generalize, then it's pretty bad, but why would they generalize something that they have to get people to do? I'm pretty sure Crunchyroll gets Anitubers in their videos. So, yeah, see, Akidir has 2.1 million subs.
Those are the good ones.
Yeah, he wants the corporation to notice him.
Nux is dragging down everybody else. Everybody else isn't going to get noticed and put on Crunchyroll because of what Nux has done.
Yeah, see, it's this weird thing. So let's see what else he complains about.
You catch my drift?
Like, I get you don't care because you have like 1 million subs of fucking 12-year-olds, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, so he's insulting fans now.
Well,
so
that almost sounds. I mean, maybe this isn't the case, but it almost sounds like the same sort of disparaging remarks people make about PewDiePie.
Oh yeah, they think that PewDiePie fans are like 10-year-olds, and that's all they do.
12-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
And it's because they don't like their content, not because they truly think that. Oh, by the way, pizza's here.
Yes,
Big ups pizza.
That's right. They don't like the content. Why is he able to play Minecraft and get millions of views, whereas I complain about big titty anime and I only get like maybe 500.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get that. I mean, if Nux Taku has an army of 12-year-olds, then mine are like 5-year-olds, according to him. WattheWut hates Necro fans? ? He hates us?
Well, Necro fans are an abusive.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
Domestic terror group that needs to be identified by the FBI and sanctioned and eliminated, but they haven't done anything about it yet, and I don't know why.
Well, of course, like that's the kind of thing is like he generalizes Necro fans as being terrible, but I think that we have the most supportive group of people here.
Hashtag Necro Army is
Hashtag Necro Army.
easily one of the most dangerous movements facing the United States, actually facing Western civilization.
Of course.
Are you because there's always
They
more
do.
12-year-olds you can get to watch,
Just watch
content.
anime.
But for other people who will actually want to give AnyTube a good name and do something, you know,
Why does AnyTube need a good name? Why can't they just go on the validity of the content creator? Why does it always have to be, we have to make this group look good? We have to make these
The
people look good.
community has to band together and uplift each other. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. You never did it. You never believed in that.
Of course. Like they always want to make a
Literally
group
the
look
Sauron.
good.
You're literally the Sauron. This side of YouTube. Because of what you did.
Because of what I've done. So Nux is basically the new Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, he kind of is, in a sense.
help people see anime with their content or help people, you know, be able to explain why they like their favorite shows or whatever. You're just giving AnyTube a bad name, right?
He said AnyTube. You know, I was afraid. I was using the word AnyTuber. I was like, maybe he doesn't identify as being a part of that. You know? Maybe I'm making assumptions or reaches. But no, he just fucking said it. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Vindy. We got it.
Thanks.
There are already so many people in the anime community that think that AnyTube is a joke, right? You have people like Gigux saying...
Oh, by the way, they don't mention me because I'm not an AnyTuber,
What?
so big ups for that.
Love Live killed Mecha. Anything that Mother's Basement has said in his entire time on YouTube. And now anyone who goes to Mal looks and sees Ishizoku reviewers at like number 4, right? And it's like, oh my god, why is this show so high? Because like, you know, people when they're fucking new and getting into anime will go to Mal.
anime.
No, they won't go to Mal. Stop. That is almost like completely untrue.
More importantly, they need to enter anime the right way.
Yeah, they need to consume it the way that he thinks that they do.
That's right. They need to consume it directly through him, that is.
Yeah, they want people to go to My Anime List to look at scores because aggregate score sites, according to him, are good. Just not this one because it's a joke of a website. So
not this one.
If they want to go based off of, well, new anime fans are going to come here and they're going to look at these scores, okay, well then that's that individual person. But most people get like recommended shows through their friends. They go to forums. These people forget that the internet existed before 2005. I mean, they would have to know that.
Bullshit.
Because, like, when you look at it, My Anime List, I believe, was founded in 2006. I honestly can't remember. I made that video and I've just been
2006.
everywhere.
That was
a million years ago.
That was like a million years ago, bro.
Yeah. So they don't think the internet existed before that. And if you go to any forums where they're talking about Evangelion, I bet you'll find one from 2003 easily.
Evangelion, that was one of the first animes. Yeah, I recognize that name. Yeah.
But like even Fully Cooley, you know what? You can type in Fully Cooley and like type in Fully Cooley is overrated or is it overrated? And I bet you'll find an old forum from way back in the day. And it'll give you all that you need to know. I promise. I've looked it up and
No, that's fair.
I got it.
But no, you got to eat it through these AnyTubers, dog. What are you doing?
Yeah, of course.
You're not gonna pay Patreon fun bucks to hear about an anime that you could probably watch or learn about doing some Google.
Yeah, boy, don't worry. This doesn't get better, and we're almost to the best part,
Oh, it
guys.
never gets better. Never gets
To
better.
top anime and start watching that shit, right? I know I did. I know a bunch of other people who did because you want to see.
Wait, who other people? What other
Best
people?
stuff.
Name
The
them.
best stuff.
Name drop them for me. I want to know.
the best stuff is, or the most liked stuff is.
People don't do that. Generally, like, how are they going to use that as like the deterring factor when they go to watch seasonal anime and even their constituents like Digibro or Mother's Basement always look at My Anime List scores. So when they go to see an anime, they're like, oh, well, this is the highest rated show of this, this, and this. And then they show it, they watch it, and then all of a sudden the show's not good. And now we got to dislike it. So aren't they at the same fault as any other regular viewer? Right?
Essentially.
So you see this, and people will ask, you know, why is Ishizoku reviewers rated so high? It's like, oh, some fucking dumb fuck AnyTube who has like 3 brain cells.
Go for the
decided to,
intelligence
you
again.
know,
Yeah, you have to always insult people's intelligence. That's how you get them to your side. By the way, I'm making another Jaeger
This
bomb.
dude must be really dumb because this dude just said he only has 3 brain cells.
This
He's totally not mad.
yeah. By the way, rest in peace, AOL chat rooms. Shout outs to AOL. Oh boy.
F in the chat, boys. F in the chat for AOL.
F in the chat. I don't know if that'll get me banned. Who cares?
It's many decades ago.
God, AOL chat rooms used to be fucking
AIM.
lit. Anybody that was around in the early internet age, so you know.
Used AIM to manage the forum. Man,
Yeah, it's.
good shit.
Get everyone to rate it at 10. They're like, oh, okay, so AnyTube's just a fucking joke.
Yes.
Oh.
AnyTube is a joke, and it's not a
You're
very
gonna
funny
hide
one.
behind your satire, huh?
That's right. This is satire. I
Like,
forgot.
Who's doing that? Let me think here. Oh man, somebody was hiding behind satire the other day. I can't remember who it was, but if was it Vivi, our boy Vivi here, has an issue with people talking about using satire as entertainment. Ah, man, who's hiding behind satire to make a point? I can't remember.
Maybe it'll
I
come.
think it was,
It'll
I think
come
it was
to us.
towards. It was towards the start of the stream. I think we're talking about somebody. Who was it?
Not too sure.
my mind.
Yeah, it'll come up. I'm sure.
Somebody said their video was satire.
But it's okay though. It's not the right kind, according to him. But maybe he'll say his
Satire
name.
to absolve themselves of criticism. Just can't remember.
You're
Continue.
Satire show. Oh, it's just a joke. It's just satire. No, motherfucker, it's not.
Yeah, it is. How can you not tell that it? Like they already said they know it's a
But I
meme.
disagree with it.
They just said it was a meme, so now it's not a meme. So
It's a meme, but I have to take it seriously.
oh my god.
I still think, Necro, you're not grasping the far-reaching consequences of voting reviewers to the top. I don't think you understand how this will affect anime for the next 10, 20, 30 years.
No, I don't.
It's going to have an impact on the industry. It's going to destroy it.
Hang on, because I have pizza. Someone says, "Should I unsubscribe from WattheWut?"
my God.
No, don't
Necro?
unsubscribe from him. That's
Necro,
not what I'm telling you to do.
pizza, ASMR.
Oh yeah, one day Spooky keeps trying to get me to do like the mukbangs, if you will. I don't know if I'll ever do it. So we'll see. Yeah, Symphogear. Okay, so the way I described it to someone is like Symphogear. Obviously, to me, it's one of the best shows I've ever seen. I would give it a 10 out of 10. But
Symphogear looks cool. As an outside observer who has not watched it yet, but I've seen a lot of people post about it. It looks cool.
yeah, it looks cool, and that's what I'll tell people. Is like, yeah, it's like what you like. It may not just be for you. That's what people usually say. Like, oh, it may not be your kind of show. Just give it a chance, and if you don't like it, then fine.
This is like your normal conversation about anime.
Necro, are you trying to seduce us? Yes.
Without Anitubers.
Oh God.
So don't take the pizza. Don't let him shut the door. He's gonna lock it. Make sure you've got your car keys in your pocket. Don't let him take your coat. And make sure all the windows are not locked.
Of course.
It's not satire when it's the 4th rated show on Mal. Like
That is satire. It's funny. It's a funny meme because it shows you how broken the system is. Like that's the joke. The joke is to own Funimation and to see how broken of a website it is. And then they said they understand that it's a meme.
People owning Funimation actually liked that anime, and that, my friends, is a problem.
You can't have problems like that.
That's not how it works. And people like to defend it by being like, oh, well, Ishizoku Reviewers is actually pretty funny.
It is really funny. That's what people have been saying the whole time. But why is it not funny, Vindy?
No, that's not the point.
Oh, okay.
Please don't say something about sex. Don't do it.
The point of the matter isn't whether or not Ishizoku Reviewers is good. That doesn't matter. What matters is that people see that it's... And yeah, okay.
Say it.
Wow, next you showed that you have a bunch of 12-year-olds who will do anything you say because they're too young to have actual functional thought. Good for you, dog.
That sounds like a DSP-ism. DSP always accuses his detractors of being children, kids with no life, that don't know anything about the real world. Yeah. That's kind of what this deflection is.
With him, then you're obviously an idiot. What anime is until you get it from the right source. You consume.
It's about
ethical. It's about ethical consumption of anime memes.
Sorry, this pizza is really good. Sorry, guys. Full mouth of pizza.
I can't believe it. You know, you're so fucking
Salute.
cool.
What
But
the
like, fuck off. Like, you didn't do anything. All you did was just make yourself look like an idiot.
Actual
To anyone
brain.
with an actual brain.
Oh, puberty! Puberty!
Oh yeah,
Look at you!
we're doing it.
I shouldn't say that.
But let's-
Puberty, huh?
we're not to the best part yet. Don't worry. Continue this descent. I got
I think I see
plenty of
acne
liquor.
scars. Puberty.
It's developed and has been through puberty. So, you know, not your fan base. Subscribe to Vindy. Fucking follow Vindy on Twitch. Fuck
that
Nux
plug.
Taku.
Okay, so the fuck Nux Taku, right? So this is a point that that WattheWut's going to bring up, and I'm going to tell you why it's a dumb point.
You know, considering this is a joke, you're so bad at it that you're not even participating.
Because it's a joke.
Wow.
Because it's a joke. WattheWut? You already said it was a joke. He doesn't have to participate in a fucking joke. No one's going to
Not a
really
joke.
do it, and if they do it, then that's of their own volition. No one has to. What is...
Aside from the whole stain on the reputation of AniTube, aside from cementing Mal as a joke of a website,
AniTube.
this idea that Ishizo I reviewers being taken down by Funimation is morally wrong.
It kind of is when they have the same shows, but... Oh, boy.
Something that you even agree with, it seems. Now, let me get something into your heads.
Oh, he's going to enlighten me again. I love it.
Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna get filled in.
The world is not run by Funimation.
Who said that it was?
Okay. Yeah.
Tokyo MX and several other services have taken Ishizoku reviewers down after finding out what Passion did to change.
No, they didn't. Now, this is blatantly false, and I'm going to tell you why. Anime production companies, like Passione, or whoever made it, because they have their own... usually when you guys are watching anime, it'll say Project something, so we'll just use Project Symphogear. If they
Titties.
if they don't pay for that time slot, then they lose it. But also... Tokyo MX removed it, they canceled it, but it still is showing in other areas where they actually own those TV stations. We've been over this before. Even
That's kinda cool.
even my constituent, we talked about it, but like that's something that is very real. So so like if they're showing everywhere else, it's not like, oh well, Tokyo MX also has the same morals as Funimation. No, it's because that they didn't want to pay the money and they would rather show it elsewhere that's a little bit more uncensored. Tokyo MX censors it. So it's not for the reason that he says, it's the reason that actually exists. But he won't tell you that. But wait a minute, this video's research, I forgot. Let me just keep going.
Change the source
Satire.
material. Funimation is not the sole bad guy. You might as well be doing this to fucking own the entire anime industry, because this is clearly not the fault of just one company.
It kind of is. Like I said, it's not that they're blaming
Kind of is an
Funimation.
isolated incident. Yeah.
But no one's blaming Funimation for doing things because of moral superiority or whatever. It's because they're incompetent and they licensed hentai.
License explicit.
Hentai. That's right. The only
Penis,
thing that it doesn't have.
implied penis in vagina. It's implied, but it gets into your brain, man. It seeps into the cracks in your brain and seats itself there deeply. And then at some point you realize you hate women, and it's terrible. It's a terrible experience. This is what anime dude bro incels go through when they consume problematic anime like interspecies reviewers.
It's fantastic.
That's what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. They know what dark path they're walking.
Live in this magical world where Funimation is the only one in fault. But unlike you, I live in reality.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Get isekai'd into another reality in Minecraft, please.
So wait, so he lives in reality. The rest of you guys, fuck you. You live in fantasy land. How dare you?
Fantasy anime land where the titties are large, they bounce.
Yeah, instead of getting hit by a truck, you just get hit by facts by WattheWut here.
No! Fucking A.
And I know you know that fact. You are just misleading your audience of 1 million subscribers to believe otherwise.
Damn you, Nux.
That damn Nux Taku. Man, I hate him, but I
Damn
really
you,
want him to donate to that charity. I'm not going to bring it up in this video, but he better donate.
totally is, or unintentionally. There also appears to be a strange misplacement of standards. Sure, this isn't actually a movement, as you say, it's just a meme. You're flexing on apparently no one because Funimation doesn't care, and Mal is doing nothing but benefiting from
so if Funimation doesn't care, and my anime list is fixing whatever happened, then why does this video exist?
Oh, because he needs to. He needs Nux to donate. That's why.
Nux, I swear to God, you did real damage, but Funimation also doesn't fucking care. But you did some real damage.
Yeah, you did real damage to the anime community. And Funimation doesn't care, but they're gonna also see us being damaging to the anime community that they don't want to service. It only makes sense if you don't think about it.
I'm dying.
Systems. But I can't help but wonder if, since you have so much power and the ability to flex, as it was, why do you not feel the need to do so for a better cause?
Here's the thing. Now we get to where you have 1 million subscribers and the platform. Do something for a better cause. You have the most clout. Do this instead.
I tell you.
Oh boy, this is gonna be the best part of the video.
I'm gonna try to
going along with this
keep on my cool
not
button.
Just you, Nux, because everybody involved in this, including the other anti-tubers who are giggling and guffawing at this stupid bullshit, are just as well at fault. You all chose Ishizo I reviewers, a show that is not that good.
Subjectively.
Not that good according to who again?
Yeah, subjectively. It's not that
Hold
good.
up, who said it was not good? Oh, right. It's just this guy.
Yeah, him and the hive mind of his. They don't believe that this is a good show.
Hive mind of women respecters.
They respect women
don't
so
like
much.
Anime.
Not that
They respect women so
and
much
that
they were willing to
100%
forsake anime.
will stop caring about in a couple months. Why not do this funny meme to flex on someone who deserves it?
Okay, guys.
Okay, so who deserves it? Let's. I gotta know.
As most people would hopefully know, the
Hopefully you guys know this, you fucking plebs.
for Chihaya recently said that she supported the Hong Kong protesters.
She just
I didn't.
She just liked the tweets supporting Hong Kong, but honestly, that makes it worse. In what way?
This obviously did not make the Chinese very happy. So in response, there were a bunch of Chinese fake accounts on Mal to mass lower the score of Chihaya Season 3.
By the way, it's only a 7 out of 10. So 7 out of 10 is bad?
I also want to point out that isn't my anime list supposed to be a joke?
It's a joke of a website, but apparently we have to care about this.
Doesn't matter.
Right. We have to care about this show on this joke of a website.
No, fuck memes and having fun online. What about China?
Oh, don't worry. This isn't even the worst part.
All right.
This doesn't actually affect the manga, mind you, but it will cause people who are uninformed to think that the third season was bad solely for the score.
But
7-0, it must be shit.
Yeah, I mean, well, not everybody is into that anime. So
I only acquire my opinions from my anime list.
That is a joke of a website, of course. That's the only way. And who the fuck starts on season 3?
Huh.
Go back and watch the other seasons. This is season fucking 3. Stop it.
Yeah, at some level, if you watch the first 2 seasons, you know you like it. So
Right.
I don't think my anime list is really going to decide what you're going to do. Yeah, got to be a 10-10, or why even watch it?
Yeah, there's no
Why
reason
even watch
to.
it?
What does that sound like?
Oh, it sounds like the complete opposite. Is that what we're going for here? Oh boy, okay.
Why are you guys having fun with memes and not fighting China?
Yeah, sure. You know what? I'll take the bait. What the what? Just go ahead and tell me a little bit more.
That sounds very similar to a situation going on right now. Now, once again, do not harass anyone.
Okay, then why didn't you say that at the beginning instead of being a condescending? I'm not gonna say that word. I'm not gonna say it. Big up, Susan.
This was merely a lesson in the art of the flex. This video is satire.
Why are we almost at 19 minutes if it's satire?
Lying seriously that everyone involved in this stupid meme unironically believes that the Hong Kong protest did not matter in comparison.
Oh no. Oh no.
You were watching illegally anyway. But seriously, satirically speaking, if you had the power to do something like change the mouse score and wanted to do something that was mostly harmless yet take your anger out, why would you choose a show
Mostly
like this?
harmless, yeah.
And not the
Reviewers
one
is
that was
harmless.
the victim of hate towards the Hong Kong protests. It would have been no different as a meme, but for some reason y'all felt it was more important and epic to give a 9 to some show that no one cared about until the drama. What you are essentially telling me is that you believe the lives and human rights of those in
Oh
Hong
my
Kong
God.
are insignificant to the right to awooga,
The stretch.
over bad, unfunny pseudo porn.
Wow. Nux personally oversaw the Tiananmen Square massacre.
Just take that in, guys.
He was there.
Just
Think about
take that in. That
Dude, there are children. There are children dying in Africa right now. There's people dying in the Middle East. There's some kid tripped over a landmine. But if fucking Nux here wasn't busy fucking around on my anime list, maybe that mine would have got diffused. Maybe one of his 12-year-old small-brained followers would have walked into that minefield instead. But no, instead that child was consuming dank memes and voting an anime that they liked to top on my anime list instead of doing some actual activism.
oh my God!
I'm here. It really makes you think about the state of our society.
Well, it's like
gang weed.
First let's go over a little bit. The Hong Kong stuff happened 4 months ago, and
Hong Kong,
and we're still talking about it to this day. Now, what the
still in
world
the news.
believes that you cannot care about those two things at the same time, because if you say, "Oh, I support this cause," then that means you just completely throw away the other one.
Let's go the full length here, and let's call it for what it is. It's like when somebody on Twitter says, "Heh, gamers. Where are the gamers caring about this thing?" And it's like, dude, they do care. We can care about many things at once. Exclusive to one thing at a time. It's true, you see these things trend in waves, but to say that nobody cares about Hong Kong now, like, come on, dude, you're talking out of your ass.
Oh, wait a minute, this video's satire, so he didn't really mean it, guys.
Oh, it's satire!
Ah, damn. For a second, I thought he was serious, and he actually said that in this video. Wait,
You almost
shit.
got me. Oh, it was crazy. Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
Nice. Good standards you have there. Satire. Once again, satire. Can't get in trouble if I'm just making a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke, guys.
There is a point. There is a point when this stops being a joke. But the what?
It's a joke. You can't
Nut
make
in
fun
the
of it,
butt?
and you guys
Nut
are
the
being
butt.
upset, and you're hypocritical if you get upset about this
Butt nut.
satire video.
Everybody in here, hypocrites.
Yeah, and so by the
And
campfire
that's a good
says,
thing. And that's a good thing.
yeah, so he doesn't care about Hong Kong because their situation is satire. The fuck? Yeah, that's essentially it. The whole situation is satire. He said it, guys. It's not real. Come on.
There is a point where I have to wonder what exactly people's priorities are, because this should be pretty cut and dry if anyone bothered to do any research.
It is cut and dry. It was a meme. You got upset about a meme, and here you are making this video
Research?
and using Hong Kong for
Research?
clout. Yeah, it's a thing.
Research?
Research. Who does research?
What? What?
Funimation's business practices, as well as the anime licensing industry as a whole, is developing too fast for it to catch up. The simuldub format that many fans of the medium appreciate and subsequently get into the medium for is something that has only been done popularly by Funimation.
But Crunchyroll does it too.
You know what? He was raised on 4Kids. 4Kids
Yeah.
anime.
And it shows.
And it shows. Because the moment you imply penis and vagina, he's like, hey, wait a minute, 4Kids wouldn't have allowed this fucking shit. Hell?
Yeah, they would have
What's
made
going
a
on
very
here?
terrible rap song that has actual, like, MIDI beats with it. It would have been just, like...
It would have been cut out. It would have been cut out. But no, he's sitting there like, wait a minute.
Yeah, so like you said, so unless
What's
we don't
happening
talk
here?
about the thing nonstop, we don't actually care. Yeah, I don't... I don't know. We are going to talk about Melody.
Melody.
We can talk about Melody.
Live.
I
Oh,
know.
no.
I would watch her streams, but Susan, that whole thing.
You know what?
In that format, as well as the rushed and by the seat of their own clown pants way the anime
think we can do
industry
Melody
works, in
tomorrow
general
night.
has created the situation. Funimation made a mistake, but some of y'all are pulling some hardcore mental gymnastics to call them hypocritical.
Because they are. It's not hardcore gymnastics. They literally they don't like this show, but all of the other shows that they have don't exist. Like, right? They don't exist, right? What the what? Oh, wait, they do, because, like I said, bestiality and the good old R word. In 2 shows that we listed
The Roblox word.
Yeah, the Roblox word.
If you're
Minecraft.
going to argue that the raping Goblin Slayer is the same as Ishizoku reviewers and that therefore Ishizoku reviewers isn't hentai, then that says more about your concerning arousal from rape porn, because obviously the intent from the Goblin Slayer scene was to discuss, horrify, and demonize the goblins.
Okay.
Yeah, but demonizing the goblins is bad.
That's right. So we got someone who defends Mother's Basement by saying, "Oh well, if he didn't like the show, then that's fine." But also, what he's saying here is that, like, I guess Nux Taku, like, I guess he appreciates the very beginning scene in Goblin Slayer and equates it to the Ishizoku reviewers.
I felt nauseated even reading it. I was like, oh damn, this is kind of extreme. This is a little much.
I feel like what didn't catch the joke.
Did I judge the rest of Goblin Slayer off the very opening scene? No, not really. I pushed through and I enjoyed it.
Well, he's taking the whatever Nux Taku is saying out of context, because he's not actually saying it. It's actually satire. He even what acknowledges.
Satire, my bad. Oh damn it! I took him seriously again.
What says that this video and what Nux Taku did were satire, but takes it seriously and takes the meme seriously, which he acknowledges is a meme. So if he knows that, why is he making this comparison?
The satire, though.
Ishizoku reviewers' intent is to make you laugh and jack off.
Yeah, people laugh because it's funny.
It is kind of funny.
You were jacking off during the Goblin Slayer scene.
He calls it jacking off too. You can say masturbate. It's okay, buddy.
And thus makes you equivalate the two. I honestly just don't want you anywhere near me, bro. Just
okay, Lolicon.
No, okay, Lolicon. We got it. So the Yuri. Yeah, so yeah, the You're dying on me.
Yeah,
I mean, your Minecraft, your Roblox oofing on me. Sorry, Susan.
You're oofing me.
Stay over there with the other registered sex offenders. Funimation.
Wait, so he says that about everyone else, but he loves. I can't. I'm not gonna do this today.
No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't do it.
Want porn without penetration under their name.
But they do already. They already have it.
Need to make ethical money.
Ethical.
You understand?
It needs to be a good sex, not the bad kind that I don't like.
To make money. And if they deem that this will damage their brand by having it on there, then that's up to them.
But Bikini Warriors, it's literally a scene. The dog out of nowhere is being friendly with the warrior, and then she goes down, or the dog goes down and starts licking her vagina. That's a part that really happens. That's a part that actually happens. But this,
how we have to seriously cover that. It's like that happened. It's true. I wish it was a joke. I wish it was satire, like this video is.
Oh God,
No,
I don't think it's satire anymore. I don't know. I've lost a lot of brain cells, and he's gonna bring him up here in a second. He's lost a whole bunch. Maybe that's why he thought this was a good video.
We only have 3 brain cells, man.
It's stupid and comical and funny in the right lens, but is it wrong of them to do so?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it is. That is literal censorship, and you can't say, "Oh, I'm glad that this doesn't exist." It is pro-censorship, and you should never be pro-corporation first, and you should never be pro-censorship because you don't like something. You think that it's okay that it should be taken down is bad.
I think anime should be whatever it wants to be, and let the anime flow. But the moment you regulate anime off implied, his words, by the way, penis and vagina. Come on, dude, grow up.
Like, you should, like, this video is pro-corporation, which is fine, whatever. Do whatever you gotta do if you want to defend company, corporation, whatever. That's already bad in and of itself. But when you start saying that I'm glad that they took this down, or they had every right to, that's pro-censorship.
I'm glad this creative work was suppressed.
And this is from someone, and he took down his video. Let me remind you that he took down his, oh yeah, no, don't tip 1,000. You tip 1,000 and shout out Necro. I mean, that's up to you. I disavow. I mean,
tip 1,000 bits on my Twitch.
Yeah, so like the pro-censorship thing is, he says that, yeah, they have every right to pull this down, but he says that you shouldn't ask for a better looking Sonic for the Sonic movie. And that's why I believe that's why he took down his Sonic, Pokemon, and the Stupidity of Fan Outrage video. Because He knows it contradicts what he said in this video. There's no way he didn't know that.
No, but this video's satire. Clearly,
that's right. He didn't mean it. So he probably his finger probably slipped.
As a base idiot, you wouldn't understand.
Well, he probably just
satiric video.
He didn't know that.
You wouldn't separate it from his other video. If anything, he's ahead of you.
Oh, that's right.
He knows.
He is ahead of me. Yeah, you're right.
Not at all. And I ain't even using their dumbass service. I don't watch dubs, and I know none of you are either.
I do watch dubs. Who is he?
Did he really go full dubs versus subs?
He did. And who the fuck is he to say I don't watch dubs? I watch dubs all the time. In fact, I check new dubs to make sure that they're good.
I'll confess this. I'm sorry if this damages my credibility moving forward.
Probably not.
But I do watch dubbed Pokemon, the dubbed Pokemon movies. I mean, I'm sorry. I just remember Ash's voice. I remember Rock's voice. Very specific thing.
Oh yeah, they're almost a hallmark.
Movies, I watch them in dub. I got to. I have to. Yu-Gi-Oh is fun to watch.
Oh,
dub.
It is.
I can't help it.
When you go back and look at those clips,
Standalone Complex.
Yeah,
I watched the dub.
Yeah, Standalone Complex is good in English. Anybody that says it's not is out of their minds.
So I mean, I just had to get it out of the way. I can be canceled tomorrow morning and kind of feel fine that I stood up for what I believe in.
I feel like that was a little bit of satire.
Oh, no. I stood up for what I believe in, man. It's if I got to be crucified for that, so be it.
I mean, I stand behind you. I think that the dubs for those shows are good. Standalone Complex is the only way dubbed I can get through that. No, I mean, not really. I really enjoy it. Azumanga Daioh, great in English.
The way it was.
I recommend.
Are you really going to tell me that you want to sit through 20 minutes of black screen with hentai audio?
Yeah, I do. Because real people made it, what? The same thing that you said about the Pokemon game and about the Sonic movie. Real people made those. So you have to consume media. So the second that I want to consume media, it's not good because it's not the right kind for you.
Not the right kind for corporations.
The reason why they took it down. Because they also show these episodes on television. It probably is more of an issue of retaining the quality of the work while also having to censor it for TV standards.
But they have it on ATX, which shows more uncensoredness. What is he talking about?
No, shut up. You're not supposed to point that out.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Stop it. This is a satire.
They're not the only ones at fault. Why isn't anyone doing this to flex on Tokyo MX?
The whole point was because it was a joke.
Or any of the other platforms that took this show down. Because none of you actually care.
Wait.
You guys had fun memeing that thing's #1?
You know, sometimes the liquor
face.
just doesn't help in this case, and I feel like he's doing this intentionally to kill your buzz. I feel it. Okay.
Had fun doing that? Yes.
And that's what pisses me off. We have the opportunity to make our voices actually heard.
Okay. Why didn't he retweet this actual point? So this is what he's using as saying he wants Nux Taku to donate. He says, now that we've witnessed firsthand how influential Nux Taku is when it comes to flexing on the MAL score for interspecies reviewers, let me remind you that this is a website they don't care about and they don't take seriously. It would be cool if his next flex inspired his fans to help animators by donating to the Animator Dormitory Project. Now, what shows this for 2 seconds, but never brings it up ever again?
And every single time we choose to be
Pay up, Nux. Pay up. You made a meme. Pay up.
High ground about honesty and transparency, but can't be fucked to do actual research and figure out why things are happening the way they are.
Well, I mean, WattheWut as a platform, he could make a change. Why doesn't he do it?
Because because Nux has all the power in this relationship. Remember?
I see.
He's using his clout for the unethically.
Yeah, and he tries to use like the moral high ground argument too. Nux doesn't care about that. He's never said that he cares.
He makes funny video.
Which is probably the most manipulative and dishonest thing I've ever seen since underpaying my editors and not crediting artists. If the anime community isn't taken seriously, if companies see us as nothing but whiny brats who just want our way, and if no one bothers to approach anything with proper research, especially those who hold influence and power, it's no one's fault.
Influence and power. My God.
So wait. Let me go back here because I need you to understand exactly what he just said. So he's using this as a meme here.
It's probably the most manipulative and dishonest thing I've ever seen since underpaying.
Okay, so Namanji makes a tweet that has no evidence besides what he says, and I'm sure there is. So I'll keep an open mind here.
$20 every 10 minutes? That's not so bad.
This way, he doesn't pay editors. That's what WattheWut is claiming, or Numanji is claiming, and that's also what WattheWut also agrees with, obviously, because WattheWut sees retweets as agreeing with it.
Oh God,
he's one of those people, and so he says he doesn't pay his editors, and he doesn't credit fan art. He also just steals fan art and gives no credit to them. I know May Puns. Big ups to May Puns. I mean. So so this is the thing. They will point this out for Nux Taku, but Aki Dearest was accused of the same thing. Why isn't WattheWut talking about that? Since he wants to use the card of, well, you can only care about one thing. Why doesn't he care about what Aki Dearest did when she was doing that? She edited art for a thumbnail, but apparently we're not bringing that up, right?
Nux is dangerous. Don't you understand?
Yeah, apparently.
Nux is the threat. He is the threat in the moment.
And also, big ups, Nick Nitro.
Hong Kong later, but right now, Nux has to be dealt with.
Of course. Nick Nitro is a good friend.
Why is it WattheWut making a Hong Kong video? What's going on here?
Oh, yeah, and
his priorities seem kind of fucked up, if you ask me.
Oh yeah, and then also none of this is relevant to the shit about the show. It absolutely isn't, because now you're dunking on Nux Taku, but what does that bring to the show? What is the whole video about? So if we're talking about an honest review of interspecies reviewers, which technically, if he keeps that title, it's against.
That's weird. It seems to be a dishonest review of Nux Taku.
Yeah, it's one of those things. So he could technically get hit for this video. I'm not saying anyone should go do that. Let me put that out there. But he can get hit for that. If someone hates him enough, they could get him for that. But let me move on to this next part, which is kind of like the last part.
Crediting artists. If the anime community isn't taken seriously, if companies see us as nothing but whiny brats who just want our way, and if no one bothers to approach anything with proper research, especially those who hold influence and power, it's no one's fault but our own.
No, it's not. The anime corporation will not give you a product. They want to give you.
I thought corporation didn't care.
Yeah, they didn't care, but now they care.
That?
Yeah, they didn't care, but now they do.
Well, they'll care in this particular case.
Yeah, now they care. They care about the little people that are out here that are, raising hell about something. But that's the thing is, anime corporations are going to take you seriously no matter what. Because you're the consumer. You have the power. And if you don't, exercise your power and say, I'm not going to buy this product because it's a piece of shit, then they will keep giving you pieces of shit. Like, that's with anything. That's not just anime exclusively either. That's with, like, video games or even Hollywood movies. If you keep buying into bullshit, then you will get bullshit in return.
Yes.
Anime Junkie donated. They gave me a super chat of $2, and it just has a heart. Well, heart you too. Happy Valentine's Day. Can I put a heart in the chat? Can we get hearts in the chat?
How wholesome.
This is wholesome.
Get hearts in the chat.
Wait, we're evil though. Remember, he said that necro fans are stupid, but you know what? We're gonna prove him wrong with hearts.
I was gonna say we need ethical super chats. That's don't dono.
Yeah. But the company
you guys are sponsoring unethical content.
That's right. This
Remember, the corporation needs that money.
The corporation does need that
money.
They absolutely do. It's the 15th here, so no more Valentine's Day for you. No, don't worry. Valentine's Day is in our hearts and our minds. So it's fine. And also eggs. Big up to the egg gang.
Now, together.
I think
We're
I can
all here.
Type that in. Egg and the praying hands emoji. You guys should always pray for the egg gang. Egg gang, hands up. But that's the whole point of this video. So he took down the other one that we would have went over, but unfortunately it's private, so we'll never get to see that. But he contradicts himself from that video to this one, saying that you should love corporation and that you should always do this because this reason. And then you move over here to, well, people worked on it, but don't watch it.
Yeah, fuck those people. Remember, they made a morally dangerous show that's trying to prey on young anime fans, unsuspecting young anime fans. And Nux is complicit.
Yeah, of course. Well, Nux is the main reason for it.
One of the ringleaders.
One of the ringleaders.
He is the Osama bin Laden
Are you seriously watching necro videos by yourself on Valentine's Day? No, everyone here is my friend. So you're not technically watching it with your boys, but
everybody's here.
Everyone's here. So, wait, hang on. Let me do that again.
The science team.
let me do this again. Are you seriously watching necro videos by yourself on Valentine's Day? And then you get this. You can insert the joke there. Nah, I'm with my boys. And then everyone clapped.
With the boys!
No, I'm with the science team. Yeah, I like the science team one. The science team one took me a little bit by storm. I love it.
Science team one is amazing.
I love it. It's a good departure. We kind of went through most of everything that we were going to talk about. I think like there's only like a few things left.
We went through the first part. That's the problem. So I mean, I don't know if we could. How long has this been? It's been that long.
It's been about 2 hours and 20 minutes, 25 minutes, close
Fuck
enough.
Me.
We got this thing about Melody. Since we're talking about Melody, Bro's glad.
Well, do we save Melody for tomorrow?
No, we could talk about it for a quick second. I don't think that we can. Okay. Melody is
a quick second. I swear to God, if 2 hours, if it ends up being 2 more hours, it's a quick second. I'm gonna be kind of pissed. I got a funeral tomorrow. I got shit I gotta do.
No, don't worry. It's not gonna take that long. I promise.
Oh, jeez.
But Melody is quite the thing that happened, and a lot of the people are kind of upset about it. I don't see why.
Rundown on Melody. Like I say, I'm a worker. I kind of just see this shit through Twitter. As far as from what I understand, is Melody is one of those little 3D model, little face rigged things, right?
No, she's. Model. I think it's kind of like. You've seen VR chat. It's kind of like that, but
so she's some real VR chat girl.
But I think this is actual mocap. I think this might be actual mocap.
Okay, so it's mocap. It's mocap, but it's on this website called Chatter, which I mean we all know what that is.
Yeah.
But what's the problem here? Like, does she?
The problem is that she's now created a competitive work environment. So now all of these other people that are on the website. They have to like make
interactive content.
Yes, and she's made it to where
and content is better.
Well, yeah, it is, and in a weird kind of way.
Better than interacting with coked out hoes.
Yes, one could say. I went to one of her streams. I haven't seen it in a while because I've been in Los Angeles. So. Her streams are really fun. There's not a lot of nudity in it.
You're a terrible simp, by the way.
I am a terrible simp.
An actual simp would find the time.
Oh, yeah, she does have a relaxing voice. And a lot of other people do what she does as far as like voice work goes. You know, the moaning and whatnot. But her whole stream is just, it's meme-tastic. A lot of memes are flying in there. She's really nice.
You know what? And you know what? That sounds wholesome.
It is very wholesome. If you ever get a chance.
Who would think I'd use the word wholesome for something on Chatterbait?
Exactly. Like that's the weird enigma that it is. It is
talking about weirdness. Watching people simp for the cam girls when, let's be real, it's not exactly the most noble of professions out there. It really isn't.
Yeah.
Like you'd be fucking kidding me. Like if I had a daughter, I would think at some point being a cam girl is some sort of failure to raise a child. IMO. That's you know what? IMO. This is satire now.
This is satire.
You can't call me out on that.
Bro's
we all know
glad.
Sex work is real work. Blah 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 blah. But the point is, the bros are enjoying their 3D hoe.
And they give her money. Like she's making a killing
here.
Yeah, it's legit like watching hentai with the boys. It really is. And she just dances. She talks to people. They make memes up all the time. She's really good. Bro's glad.
Sounds adorable. I mean, it's bros are glad, and that's a good thing. I don't see the problem here.
I believe. Hashtag I believe.
Hashtag titties.
Hashtag anime titties. Hashtag big meat for necros.
Titties held down. Titties held down with a belt. Yeah.
She's really nice, and like I don't see what the problem is. But like I said, they're in now. So the Chatterbait models are in for a competitive work environment. So they're in a competitive work market because now they have to compete with this, and all the weebs are going, myself included. They're going to her.
The weebs don't want to spend money on disgusting 3D PD. Like, ugh.
Yeah. So now they go to this wholesome, project that's happening.
Wholesome meme channel.
Wholesome meme channel, not necessarily sexual in any way. You know, sometimes it can be if you want to deem it that way, but there's not really a lot of nudity.
It can be.
but obviously that's what you do on ChatterBait. So if anything, this is as my friend Netstrew that's here in the chat had put, this is Gen 1, and we're already witnessing the VTubers now. They're starting to do their own adult videos. They're breaking out. This is no longer just a save for work thing. This is now, we got the anime waifus, and they're gonna get money. Weebs love spending money, myself included. I go to anime conventions, especially AX. There's no.
I will be very, very excited to go to AX.
Yeah, the future is now. A meme channel that's coming to Twitch soon to play games. Yeah, she does have a Twitch and a YouTube channel, and on her YouTube channel, she has a really good video about is hentai art. And on Twitch, I'm sure she plays games at some point.
It is art, by the way.
It is art. It is 100%.
It is art, by the way.
It's real good. I think that
I just had to preempt, but the fuck, if he was going to say hentai is not art, because it does sound like he would insist hentai is not art.
Yeah, of course.
Just from the general reaction to implied sex.
Yeah, as one would assume.
But he watches Funimation on Pornhub. What's up with that?
Oh,
whatever. You know what? I'm thinking too hard. I'm thinking too hard.
Oh yeah, she can't do a lot of stuff because it's still it's still Gen 1 technology. Gen 2, so like Netstrew says, Gen 2 is when this tech is more widely available and more people to do it. And like VTube, we see MCMs in groups form. We do, and that's why like I said, the VTubers, they're getting into adult videos now. So once they figure out this technology, and you see a lot of people on Twitter do this. They make their own animations with MMD, Miku Miku dance models. They get 3D models from stuff, and they make pornography
I know
of it.
Exactly what you're talking about because I've had it showed up in my YouTube recommendeds at some point. Like the algorithm saw fit to link me some MMD, and wow, that is some of the horniest shit I've ever seen. It doesn't. I think the models are a little too janky in animation, but I mean, no doubt it's going to get better over time.
Yeah, the porn.
It's art. It's art. Yeah, fine.
It's art. The porn actresses. I'm sure they don't really care. The ones that are streaming on sites like ChatterBait and even maybe in a way Twitch
feel threatened.
They need to do something because what they're going to probably do is, like Netsu said, you're going to see an influx of VTuber girls show up, and they're going to try to adopt this method to get more of that weeb money. I believe it. I 100% do.
Rise up.
What if we tell Elon about Project Melody? I think he might already know.
Yes. Not in anyways. We need to get Elon Musk to talk about Melody.
If we get, that's going to be our.
Has to happen.
That's going to be our Gamergate 2.0.
If we can get him to steal one of our Melody memes, that's all we need. He just needs to think it's funny, and then he'll tweet it, and then everyone will.
Yeah, it's like what Mundane Matt.
We'll see the look on everyone's face when we get Elon Musk to post a Melody meme, and it'll be so epic.
It'll be epic. See, we need our man Mundane finding boulders out in the wilderness. He wanted Donald Trump. I know you guys probably don't care, but he wanted Donald Trump to tweet about Gamergate and make it Gamergate 2.0.
I remember seeing that.
And so what we're going to do instead is not be retarded, and we're going to have Elon. We're going to tweet at Elon about having more Melody. We need Melody. He can fund it.
Just see, if we were ethical, we'd trick Elon Musk into tweeting about Hong Kong.
Oh, see.
But unfortunately, we're all 3 IQ 12-year-old retards.
Yeah, and we can't do that. We have to talk about anime titties instead.
Let's talk about anime titties. I for one love anime titties.
Me too. They are great.
Very good, bouncy.
I think a lot of Necro fans also love they also love anime titties. I would like to
radical Necro anime titty extremists.
By the way, big up Salty Bet, what I've been playing in the background here. You guys should go to Salty Bet on Twitch, twitch.tv/SaltyBet, all one word. God, sorry, this liquor it's burning a little bit. Oh, jeez. See, that's why we actually go to a bar. We're at a bar where we actually drink and eat pizza.
We are at a bar.
Bar pizza.
Pizza ASMR. Pizza ASMR.
And don't worry, I anticipate that WattheWut or somebody that follows him will probably come to this video and be like, well, actually.
That's fine. I probably already have them blocked anyway.
See, I don't block people on Twitter. Now sometimes you will do a soft block if you do that.
Well, it's again, as soon as somebody, what was it? They smeared me as like some sort of transphobe. I gave up. I gave up on everything. It's such a sad story. It's tragic. It turns out the moment somebody maligns you as something you're not, well, that's out the window.
You know, like sometimes if there's someone being toxic, like maybe I'll soft block them. I'll just be like, okay, no, okay, I can't do that.
Yeah.
But you know, for the most part, I don't keep anybody blocked though. I don't keep anyone blocked.
I respect that you are always accessible. That takes a great deal of patience. That's amazing, terrific.
Hashtag flat justice, I believe.
But anyways,
yeah, but you know, that's just a little bit.
Make
sure that if you go to WattheWut's video, you see that I still have this graphic here pulled up. He's kind of not doing so great in those ratings. So this is probably one of his lowest rated videos that I can remember in recent memory.
No. You mean the algorithm didn't work?
No.
Damn.
No, it did not. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mute people and I don't announce it to the entire world.
Don't announce it. Yeah, never announce it. That's
LOL, the gamer dudes are mad. Time to mute.
There's, I just ran a blockchain. It's like, gee, thanks, man. That's not helping your case. Your take is still terrible. And now we're watching you have a breakdown about how bad your take is.
Of course, that's usually how it goes.
Kind
Gene,
of like sitting there like,
if you disagree with anyone these days, you're a phobe of some flavor. This is true.
I know, and I can't cope. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, we couldn't do it. It's just not good. It's not good for business.
Delete them all.
You can't do that. We're back at the bar again. Back with the bar ambient sounds. I really like the ambient sound. You guys can find this. I'm sure I'll get copyright striked for something at some point. When do we ever not get copyright striked?
Only for the moments of silence.
Oh yeah, maybe. But I don't think there's really too much here for the first episode. Oh wait, Necro, are we the baddies? According to WattheWut and his group, yes, we are the bad people.
Yes.
It's unfortunate. We can't really change it, but maybe we could look forward to the future. Necro, we need elevator music. Yeah.
He made Love Live videos? What the hell, man? Why are Love Live fans, why do they evolve like this? What's going on here?
I don't know. I mean, Love Live, to be fair, is pretty good. By the way, you know what? Maybe I should put a tip skull at the top or in like our TV here. Whoops.
This is just satire. Remember, tag this is satire.
By the way, this level that you guys see, it's really good because it's like this at first where it looks happy and cute, and then it immediately changes to something like kind of horrifying, at least by 80s like NES standards.
Oh my god, he likes Xeon mobile suits. Neo-Nazi.
You gotta vote. You gotta vote blue. So let me go back over here because I actually have the viewer activity thing that pops up.
Vote blue or you sniff glue. Got him.
Got him. We did it.
That'll bring you guys to my side. That'll do it.
So big ups to Mike the Bike, who tipped $2 at the very beginning, and then $5, another $5, and then $3. You don't have to tip me money. I'll read whatever you post. That's why I want to stream on Twitch because then you can just use like things.
We're interacting with the chat as it is.
Exactly. And then big ups to Anime Junkie.
You gotta do this.
Junkie, if you will, for the $2. Big ups. And then you gave me a heart, and that's what started our Valentine's Day. So thank you for that. Neo, not C's. I've never seen it spelled that way. Twitter is the best. Oh wait, so Anime Junkie at the last minute with another $2. What about Anime Girl Booties? Also very delicious. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Very horny. Very cool.
I mean, they're kind of focusing a lot on anime ass nowadays. We gotta be ready for it.
I can't really like dispute it. You know, I mean, look at Minamoto no Raiko. I mean,
thighs. Oh yeah, thighs are also a thing. DMs Necro 2P Ludes. That one day everyone was like storming my DMs with like very wholesome images of anime grills. And it was good. Yeah, Mama Raiko. Everyone knows Raiko.
The Gyaradoga is a pretty good suit.
Anime footsies. Anime footsies. Are anime feet good in a way? Yes, it depends on the
respect.
way
You can respect very well drawn anime feet.
absolutely.
What is it? It was Ishtar. Ishtar has some beautiful feet. I would worship those feet. But the problem is dirty or sweaty feet.
Oh,
like,
God.
come on, dog.
Yeah,
like, no,
it's a little,
stop it.
It's a little out there. Like you said, you can respect the well-looking feet.
I respect feet that you want to give a massage.
Also, armpit. Yeah, I agree.
Ishtar has worked hard all day, floating around, and her feet hurt. You know, I can respect that. I know exactly what you're thinking when you talk about sweat.
Yeah, wash your feet. This is an anime convention. You guys need deodorant. Come on. Who wants to smell that? But thank you, chat, for coming out to the NecroGenes TV episode 1, where we're glad that bros were glad. So
But
big
the
ups.
bros are glad.
Bros are glad, and they're
that's
not.
a good thing.
And that's a good thing. It's absolutely. So with that in mind, I'll let you guys to it and enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day. Yeah,
Take it
Dong,
easy, buds.
Dong doesn't die. Dong is actually overpowered. All right, you guys take it easy.